Hey, it's Joey JoJo. We're gonna do Game Dude Part 2. More Game Dude episodes, cause the Game Awards just happened, Gamer. Yeah, we're gonna do more gamer stuff, so Game Dude. Fuck it. And then tomorrow we'll do Jack Scalfanti, or we'll do something else. But Game Dude, yeah! We're gonna do the Game Dude, because he is so rude. He is the gamer with the bad attitude. But yeah, that'll be today's episode. Yeah! The Game Awards was tonight, the Grand Theft Auto trailer was earlier, So yeah. That'll be, tonight is the Game Dude, because fuck it. Yo, what's up, Collected G? How's it going, buddy? Collected G. Yeah. Sup, Saints in Hell. I did not watch the Game Awards. I was actually busy with something else, but new Streets of Rage was announced. We got new Streets of Rage. We got Golden Axe, Crazy Taxi. Who the fuck won? Did Baldur's Gate win the Game Awards? Yeah. More on the Gaseous Clay, Torch. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3. Hey, Nintendo Freak. Baldo. Yeah, Baldo won. Alright. Alright, I've never played that game, but I've always wanted to try it out. Speaking of a game I have played, this is the Game Dude's video. It's 50-50 split on shit and garbage. This is the Game Dude's AC1 Best Action Game. Fuck yeah! Armored Core. This is the Game Dude's video on Bill and Ted, which is a game I have played, so let's watch. Sega, yeah, same here.
Bill and Ted's Shitty Adventure. So here's Little Red Riding Hood just chasing me. Look how they chase. Could they be any
Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Hi-Fi Rush won Best. Nice. Much my chagrin, he's mad at this mommy for taking his foreskin.
What? Why can't you go inside? Damn it! What a piece of shit. Never knew going back in time could be such a waste of time. Alright, so now we're gonna phone Robin Hood.
A new Shinobi, a Streets of Rage, Golden Axe. They said a new fucking Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio. So yeah, Sega fans are eating good. Last of Us Part 2 of getting nominated in all fucking categories, while Baldur's Gate 3 won the important awards. Didn't the Game Dude go through? Yes, he did.
Robin fucking Hood. Great. I'm back at the same
EGS Bucks drying up. Publishers actually have to make games people want to play. Yeah.
Same fucking place.
This game is fucking ass.
No, sir. Jumping on the horse is awkward as fuck, because the controls are so terrible.
This game blows.
That's enough. Bill, Ted, your game is atrocious. You'll spend most of the time lost. May. Have no face. Invisible walls are everywhere. At many areas.
He is the Game Dude. He is so rude. Laying underground outside Mexico City. There's actually some games I'd be interested in buying. Loving how Resident Evil 4 Remake got absolutely nothing. Fuck. That game's actually good, though. I like Resident Evil 4 Remake. It was fun.
Fall like a two-legged grasshopper. The music stops. Why does a castle have no roof and no floor? You can see the grass, but when you go inside, look, there's the floor. What the shit is that fuck? Maybe it's a shitty game.
It's good, but it already exists. What is this shitty fuck? Eat shit, Dead Space Remake and Callisto Protocol. Oh, Dead Space Remake's I have Callisto Protocol, but I've never played Dead Space Remake. I played the first Dead Space, and it was really good.
Your game sucks.
Now you listen here, you little scoundrels. When I find you, I'm gonna give you both wedgies so hard, you'll both be crying for the rest of your lives.
Inspired by the Angry Bit, and that's it. A minute and fucking 40 seconds. Way many attention than I was expecting. Oh, wow. Alright, this is Game Dude's video about Conker. Conker is a squirrel. Smuggling himself to Israel? What the fuck? 2 is a good bit. BG3 was not going to be denied Game of the Year. Is modern game design in a nutshell, coasting on nostalgia of previous glory, adding shit no one wants and completely missing the point of the original. Oh shit. Conker. Big ass Game Boy. Okay, what's this? He is the Game Jude, he is so rude. He wants your shekels and your land, so get a better attitude.
Some say Conker now sucks. But I concur, and I will conquer.
To be fair, Conker only had like, what, 3 games? 2, really. That was another pointless remake. Conker had like Conker for the Game Boy, which, Conker for the N64, which was okay. Not the best Rare platformer, but it was a good game. 4, kinda. He was in Diddy Kong Racing, which was a great game. Doesn't shut the fuck up. Runs... What?
Conquer.
Oh, hold up a second. I have the wrong thing. Ruins the ambiance.
Fails. A game for everyone that does not work.
Pocket Tales, Bad Fur Day, Live and Reloaded. The one of... Oh, yeah. Live and... No, I am not actually. I am actually drinking water. Actually, I'm drinking a Gatorade. Gatorade Frost. It's just that I didn't have my messages set to all messages, so yeah. Also getting nice, Final Fantasy 16 DLC. I need to beat Final Fantasy 16. I am not slurring. I am not drinking. Diddler-con. Going to be big budget Jurassic Park games. The main character kind of looks like Mia. Neat. Pocket Tales, Bad Fur Day, Live and Reloaded, that one part of the Project Spark. Big budget Jurassic Park game, the main character... Oh, yeah.
Game Boy excluding the barn, it still fucking smells. He moves so slow, you might as well keep running. But then enemies everywhere come out of nowhere. They're so cheap and awkward to dodge because they're so big, fast, and...
Fucking Kojima, Jordan Peele... Are they actually doing a game? I keep seeing pictures of Kojima and Jordan Peele. No, I'm drinking a Gatorade. Gatorade Frost Thirst Quencher. It's the white Gatorade.
The routes are so narrow. They take so long to die.
I am sober. Cross my heart, swear to die. I'm sober.
By slingshot, and because there's not enough rock.
It's called OD. It's a game. Sweet Sally Struthers. What was it? Sally something. Pick up a stack of seashells.
You'll almost always be defenseless. The worst for these fuck noggins. Damn it! You can never dodge fast enough, even when you follow a certain pattern. You keep firing diagonally away as you...
To be fair, I never... Dude just needs to make a movie. Yeah. Over drinking, only dead. Dude just needs to make a movie. Yeah, this Conker game... Stop being a pussy. Yeah, I never really... I played... ossification demons. I played Conquer Pocket Tales, but I never beat it. It's, I wouldn't say it's a great game, but it's okay, I guess. I don't hate it.
Try to dodge. Alright.
A game that was inspired by Journey of the West. Oh, yeah, that game.
That's it. Finally. What? They immediately regenerate? Fuck. What's the point of this anyway? You don't score points or anything. You just die.
Oddworld. Hojimbo Kojimbo to make a Muppet movie. Wukong Black Myth.
I might as well try to avoid them. Great. Now what do I do?
I guess you're fucked.
This is all very odd because everything else is too fucking easy. Like the puzzles are too simple. Moving boxes at the right order, unlocking doors, and being a delivery squirrel. That's basically it. You know, Rare hasn't made that many shitty games.
Sega hasn't remastered the PS2 Shinobi game. That is a good game. PS2 Shinobi and the Nightshade game are fucking great. Finally, PC Chinese nerds aren't making a gay fucking MMO or FPS.
So
Nice.
I like to think of this game as a rare piece of shit. Control.
Oh, wonders never cease. Yeah, I like to think of this game as a rare piece of shit. What the fuck were they thinking? You have a game by Rare on the Game Boy with Conker, a guy that's already known for his fucking N64 game, and you do this? I get that this game is before that, and it's kind of a prequel, but what the fuck were they thinking?
Is also
Ripping Soulsborne? Hey, Bear
awkward, and there's not enough acorns to heal damage, so dying is easy. And if you die, it takes 10 hours before you can replay the game. You go all the way back to the non-skippable beginning.
Alright.
Every time you die, this happens.
Get nominated for Game of the Year. I mean, it's a good game. I wouldn't call it Game of the Year, but Mario Wonder was a good game, yeah. I guess because it's Mario and it's Nintendo. Like, sure, it's good, but it's not that good. It's Mario and it's Nintendo, and it's a Mario platformer. Game Awards have always been worthless. Yeah, remember, Bayonetta 2 was supposed to win the Game Awards, but they ended up giving it to fucking Dragon Age Inquisition. Really?
Hurry up.
Rigged from the start, exactly.
Why does it take so long?
He named himself
Every time you enter a text box, the music...
Inquisition was shit. Yes, it is, but the Game Awards liked it because they didn't want to give Bayonetta Game of the Year. Neil Cuckman and Geoff Keighley are friends. Yes, they are.
It annoyingly restarts.
It's almost like a group of people wanted to stop the... Hey, Richard Russell. It's almost like a group of people wanted to stop this type of collusion in gaming. But they didn't. Sega is back. Yes, Sega is back!
There's so many invisible walls. It's like getting lost in an invisible maze.
Here's the thing, Dragon Age is not needed anymore. Yeah.
Perspective is an
Will Sega finally uncuck themselves? Hopefully.
illusion. Like, how are tree branches above me going to block me? Glitches are everywhere. Like when you move diagonally against trees.
Praying that we get Phantasy Star 4 and Skies of Arcadia remake. Skies of Arcadia remastered. The first game on the first Skies of Arcadia game on modern consoles. Please and yes.
He grows a second.
Also, I want Killer 7 on modern consoles. Sega might be taking notes from Capcom after... Yeah. Probably not, but one can... Yeah.
They couldn't even give
What?
him a diagonal
Tails.
sprite. You're always lost because there's no map. Keep getting stuck. Gameplay is just bland. It's the same thing over and over again.
Hey, Mr. Vids.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. Don't be
Alright, that's a good game. Conker's Bad Fur Day? Hell yeah.
deceived by Conker's kitty look. Now he's badass, and this is not a kid's game. It was going to be, but was...
Sony is doing what Sega used to do and pretty much ignoring all their franchises except God of War and Spider-Man.
What a nutty pile of fucker. Have both.
Persona 3 Reloaded looks neat. Okay.
Feels like Disney. Whoa, settle down.
I already
boy.
got the original version of
Longer in the
Persona 2,
tree.
so I'm good.
Now put your nuts away.
Put
That was bad.
put your nuts away.
With beautiful graphics,
Oh,
precise
I'm
control,
glad.
charming
I'm glad I was there.
music, and witty, uncensored
I'm glad I was able to
humor.
help
This
you.
game is amazing. You also get drunk, piss, and go to shit mountain. What more needs to be said? You know, Conquer, Dixie, and Tails would make an awesome.
Hey, Black
team.
Razor, what's
Conquer's
up?
Other Bad Fur Day, what could have been an awesome game was canceled when.
Now it's Papa the Rapper, Ape Escape, Sly Cooper. I don't know. That was a good stream. The two of you have... Oh, thank you, Gaseous. Persona 2 Eternal Punishment for the win.
Nintendo sold Rare to Microsoft and was replaced with Conquer Live and Reloaded, a bad Fur Day port. Conquer's classic.
Live and Reloaded was alright. My only problem with Live and Reloaded was the unnecessary censorship in the dialogue. Really, Live and Reloaded was pretty good.
Look is so
Patriots beat nice.
deceivingly awesome. You'd never expect a squirrel so cute and adorable to be so badass.
Phantasy
But
Star 4 on the Sega Genesis collection. I can do that. I have that
they
game.
ruined him. Now he looks like a hairy shitball wedged inside a squirrel's anus. They tried to make an already badass Psycon badass for Xbox, but instead made him bad and ass. Graphics are technically superior.
Okay.
But they replaced the cartoon.
See that new Jurassic Park game? No, I haven't. I have the Jurassic Park collection for the Xbox or PlayStation. It's pretty good. Full digital for the win. Though I still have my copy. Alright. Good news that there is a scan of a strategy guide on the internet. Sly Cooper 4 was good, but not great. Fucked up the multiplayer. I really like Cape. Yeah, they really did fuck up the multiplayer and Conquer Live and Reloaded. I will give them that. Escape from Steven Spielberg's wrath.
Graphics with ugly, washed out, more realistic ones. Now without any charm, personality, crisp design, and a lot of the good cinematic framing of the classic. The Great Mighty Pooh now looks like shit, because now he doesn't look like shit. Font also now looks like shit, and voice
Okay, that's actually pretty good. He looks like shit because he doesn't look like shit. Alright. Tell us a story about what you witnessed on your reply guide travels, Joey.
aren't as readable. A lot of the animation is gone, and what remains now retains far less and wrong emotion. Like, Conquer here looks like an evil genius, but here, he looks like a spoiled brat, and why?
Chocolate pudding. Well, Conquer wasn't supposed to look like an evil genius in that cutscene. He was supposed to look like a guy that had it all but lost it. Reverb in the Game Dude's audio makes it seem like an Xavier Renegade Angel episode. Dragon's Dogma 2 is the only game I'm looking forward to. Oh. Yeah, Conquer wasn't supposed to tell me of your homeworld, Usu. One of the three best... Oh yeah, Conquer's Bad Fur Day was a good game. Conquer wasn't supposed to look like an evil genius. He was supposed to look like a man that had it all but lost it. A man that became king of the world, had all the money, but he lost the one woman he loved, and he was miserable. He wasn't... yeah, he's not an evil genius. He's not an evil genius. If you actually played Conquer's Bad Fur Day, and you actually listen to what he says at the end of the game, that is not an evil genius. That is a man that has everything, but has nothing at the same time. And yes, it is a clockwork homage. He's even drinking milk.
Why does he now hold a holy grail? The glass of milk parodied a clockwork orange. They ruined the entire
OG Conquer needs a remaster. A better remaster.
scene and destroyed its meaning of existence. Bastards. Conquer now only has one gun instead of two. Fuck
Clockwork Orange when I was 11 was a surreal experience. I bet.
this garbage.
Damn it, Rare. Why did you have to leave Nintendo?
Game now takes a lot longer to...
Well, you can blame Nintendo for that. Survival looks like Trespassers of the 90s. Ooh. You can blame... First review of the Bill and Ted without realizing it was based on the movie. Oh, wow. You can blame Nintendo for Rare not... Yeah. When I was 15, apparently my mother saw it on the theater. Said people walked out after the grape scene. Never forget Fritz the cat. Yeah, Microsoft bought Rare because Nintendo didn't want to buy them for whatever reason. Nintendo had a lot of issues with Rare during the end. It was weird.
Load, which makes sense because the original was cartridge-based,
Fritz the
but
cat.
it's still annoying. Conker's arm floats are now gone. Cartoon blood is now realistic. Deleted classic parts.
Gives
like
me Alien Isolation vibes. Ooh.
Cutscenes are a bit choppy with non-synchronized audio. Some cutscenes aren't as funny, like they removed Conker's priceless face when the gargoyle fell off the bridge. Now when you use your weapon, you go to this third-person perspective. It's unnecessary.
Shiggy was jealous of Y2 who's making Nintendo look bad. You're surviving Steven Spielberg and you control Heather. Oh, God. Anyone ever see the movie Porky's? I played the Atari game.
Very awkward, disorienting, and I don't like it. You now use a bat instead of a frying pan, which was funnier because it was sillier. They censored most of the swearing because
Porky's is old school. The guy that directed Porky's directed Black Christmas and a Christmas. Yes, he did.
Kiddies and Nintendo was for adults. It doesn't even play the same, and is now filled with many bugs. Control is now awkward, and Conker slides when he stops like he's on ice. The now awkward camera can't zoom in or out except when Conker gets near a wall. Then it zooms into the back of Conker's head, a real pain in the ass.
Rip Bob Clamp. Both him and his son were killed. But damn.
Stop it! Online sucks, the level design is incredibly stale, badly designed, and the convoluted and messy control is worse than single player. Like almost everything else, it's better on the 64. This game is more depressing than watching.
I will say, Conker's Bad Fur Day is better on the N64. With a Christmas Story or Dead. Damn. The guy sounds really annoying. That's Game Dude.
A murder of murdering crows getting murdered. And a disgrace to the squirrel's legacy.
The squirrel's legacy? Literally, the squirrel had one good game. Two if you count Diddy Kong Racing. Buy his shirts at the same place Chris Chan does? He's like the type of dude that was stalk a girl. Oh. The N64 had better tone for... Yeah.
Banjo, your neck.
I got to watch Uwe Boll's Postal move. Nice. Black Christmas 2006 if you love Al... Alright, Crash of the Titans. I'm gonna grab myself some water. I'll be right back. Let me grab my water bottle. We're gonna grab some water. Oh, goodness. Woo. Alright, got some water. Remnants of a more civilized age. The silence. What do we got here? Games are expensive and Walmart clothing is cheap. Please understand. Mid-1990s edginess was weird but awesome. What's up with people in 08 and 09 wearing Ed Hardy, Dead Air? Donga. Well, I saw a dog PSA from 1995, and it was a dog running around an area and had a voice in its head saying, "Please let me back in." I didn't mean to pee on the floor. Oh, that's sad. Poor doggy. Thinking of these, I think of a dude with long hair kicking a hairy sack. Alright, this is Crash of the Titans. But Crash, whatever, it's one of the modern Crash Bandicoot games by Game Dude.
Crash the
the Titans landed Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, it is Crash of the Titans. Fuck.
Crash the Titans landed Crash Bandicoot in the mud puddle again, but this time nothing resembles the classics. Not that there's anything truly wrong with that, like Mario 2 and Zelda 2 are different, and they're good.
It was from Canada. Kazakhstan. Every RPG translation in 1995 had to have a lot of cultural references. It was from the UK. Gotcha.
Games, but if it's gonna be different, it better be good, because if it's bad, it's twice the disgrace. Like this game. Sometimes new is better, like Wrath of Cortex is too similar to the classics, but this game went way too far.
Wrath of Cortex is actually not a bad game. Too similar to Crash Bandicoot 3, but it's alright. Close enough.
It should have been new while staying true to its roots, like
Nice pause.
Not only is it too new, it's a shitty kind of new, and the game itself is a piece of shit. Crash Bandicoot was Sony's Mario, ruled, was cool, and radical in a wacky kind of way. He was the perfect mascot to join Sonic and Mario. Now, like Crash,
Lunar Eternal Blue with the pay-to-save mechanic. What the fuck?
everyone looked nice before, but now they're all ugly. Crash makes these retarded grunting noises.
Retarded.
Punches like he's trying to grab a piece of cake while he's tied down with rope. Now he spins like he's doing ballet. Nothing is truly original about this game. Cortex needs mojo to rule the world.
He needs his mojo.
Mojo? Mojo. Mojo! Like from Austin.
That was the worst thing about Lunar Eternal Blue. Got famined by Victor Island again. They are retarded sounds. You have to use your magic points that are used in battle to save. Oh, damn. Mojo Jojo. Hurry up when their emulation and reissue. Yes, they do. More PlayStation 2 games. It's mostly just fucking PlayStation Portable games and PlayStation 1 games. Oh, you want classic games? Here's a remaster, a PSP game, or a PS1 game. Okay, how about a PlayStation 2 game? How about God of War 1 or 2? How about that? I don't want to fucking play it on the cloud. Fuck. Rule of Rose.
Powers?
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Stuff, yeah, that too. Dino Crisis, too.
Mojo means magic power, but come on, it's practically copyrighted. Enemies sound like Daxter.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess? Oh, that's fair. Oh, that's fair.
And some of the sound effects sound like they were ripped directly from 60s Batman movies. They painstakingly slow down the animation so we can truly see how shitty it looks.
We got it. Yes, we do. Jet Set Radio, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage. Parasite Eve deserves a remake. Yeah. But again, I'd rather have it on PlayStation Plus, just the PlayStation game.
There's a stick crammed up their ass.
Probably won't happen,
and why does
yeah.
Crash need to jack enemies to beat the stronger ones? Crash should be kicking the shit out of everyone. Imagine if Mario had to fight Bowser in a giant robot. There's not a reason why he can't.
I mean, there was a Mario game where Mario had to possess a T-Rex. It was called Mario Odyssey. Games that don't need remaking. Golden Axe getting a new game is wild as hell. Yeah, the last Golden Axe game was 15 years ago.
Seeing how far he can throw a heavy object so hard it breaks the metal chain. Anyway,
playing the class, yeah.
Fighting enemies than being
I just popped in, hey, Dillweed.
Most of the time, all you have to do to beat
Golden Axe game, yeah, Beast Rider, which was like 15 years ago. Then you got people saying, why do you want to play old games? Because they're better. Game was ass. For everyone gets excited about the new games in beloved series, remember that most people who made the old games good will not be making. Yeah, true.
Sometimes you have to fight them in order to progress.
People like
end.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't land a single shot because they permanently stay in defense mode, and when you turn around to punch their ass,
it'll be broken on day run.
Damn it! You know what? I'm just gonna do it myself. Oh look, he really can beat up the stronger enemies by himself. Kind of defeats the entire purpose of jacking enemies, don't you think? But he still needs to jack the stronger ones to beat the bosses. What a wimp. Invisible walls.
Yeah, cautiously optimistic.
Walls are everywhere. Like, what's the point of it being a platform game if in many areas you can't even fall off? You have to wait for the logs to completely settle before you can move across them. Now look at this. I'm trapped in an invisible tunnel with an invisible dead end. I have to jack off this enemy before I can...
He has to jack off the enemy? What? Made with a team of newbies that never worked on any of the previous games, and they ended up making the best game of the series. Are you getting the new Prince of Persia? No, I'm not. Had to do what? Had to do what? He had to jack off the enemies. Yeah, I'm not playing the new Prince of Persia.
Continue about. The game is also very...
Was the third RPG I ever played... Yeah.
Come on! Run faster! What are you waiting for? Tinkerbell to wipe your ass for you? Aiming can be very awkward. Look, I'm trying to shoot that target. Fuck. Come on!
Damn, you suck.
Greasy kangaroo.
More than Final Fantasy VI. Wow. Cock-a-doodle ass shit sucking ball fuck. Ugh. Joey, are you hyped for the apathetic about Mario RPG Remake? Mario RPG Remake is really good. I like it. I played it. I beat it. I had fun with it. Even back when this was the first game out, I stuck with the first three. Yeah. Along with CTR and Bash. Yeah. Crash Team Racing is really good. One of the first RPGs that shot you hard with the death scene before Final Fantasy VII made that popular. Gonna make a new category, Best Musical Sequence, so we can retroactively make Sam Lincoln Poets of the Fall win. Nice. Poor Ellis. It's okay to be wrong, Rich. You're used to that. Joey, check. I am drinking water. It's actual water, and I had a Gatorade before. Ugh. We'll never see Jack and Dexter again. Crash Bash is fun. Fun thing about Crash Bash is the demo for Crash Bash was actually the whole game. All the mini games and everything. Unlocked by a code, of all things. If you had Hogwarts Legacy, should have been nominated instead of Resident Evil 4. Yeah.
Oh man. The controls?
Oh, fuck! Copyright claim!
Interestingly suck. Jokes are everywhere, and they're negatively funny.
At long last, the world will have a way to recycle butter.
The world will have a way to recycle butter? It's called meat spin!
Hey, that was a good one.
Butter.
To make fun of your joke.
Jimmy Neutron.
And I shall call this robot the
Crash Bash is essentially Mario Party with the bona fide. Yeah. Fuzzhow, no. The only Mario Party game at the time that had a story mode was fucking Mario Party 3. That's fair.
Yeah! That name sucks.
Like this game sucks. Now, do they have something against the Wizard of Oz? I hope Dorothy and the real Crash beat the shit out of this fake.
This game
What's your point?
is a disgrace to the Bandicoot's legacy.
Crash Toons Fantasy is my favorite Crash game. Don't ask him what the N stands for. What's your point, Joey? What's your point?
Damn this damn floating beluga whale shit engulfs the seaweed down the damn beaver dam. And have more fun making deer shit mud pies. It's the shameful disgrace of mankind. Sonic the Hedgehog meets your new best friend. What are you laughing about, Spyho the Dragon?
I wonder what Fuzzhow did with his 2 Stadias. He probably sold them.
You're next.
Nincompoop. Well, that's that. Well, yeah, I don't know. We'll save that one for later. This is the Felix the Cat game. Saints had a PS2 dropped on him like an anvil in a Roadrunner cartoon. Jeez, Fuzzy, does your mom let you have 2 Stadias? Diddy Kong Racing and CTR had the same kind of thing, kart racing, but hey, look, story mode. Good games.
Before Bugs Bunny, and before Mickey Mouse came a cat. A wonderful, wonderful cat. Since 1919, Felix the Cat has entertained the world. He's the first massively popular animated cartoon star.
We're getting a Felix the Cat collection by Konami. And it's gonna be fucking Felix the Cat for NES and Game Boy. Count of Monte Cristo finished Phantasy Star 4 a month ago. It was so emotional that they didn't care who died.
And his theme song doesn't lie.
You'll laugh so hard your sides will ache, your heart will go big.
Sorry, we weren't around when the Roadrunner cartoons first came out like you, Rich. Game Dude is talking his ass off.
Peter Pan, watch and Felix, the wonderful cat.
This cat is hilarious. And very clever too. Sadly...
I'm in your wall, Satan. I can see you secretly kissing a PlayStation 5 in a box. But yeah, the Felix the Cat game for the NES was a good game. The Game Boy game was decent. It was literally just a lesser version of the Game Boy game. But yeah, we're getting a collection of Felix the Cat Game Boy games by Konami. The first Hudson Soft game they're going to release, and it's fucking Felix the Cat. Not Adventure Island, not Bomberman. Felix the Cat. What the fuck, Konami? The Custer's Revenge remakes. I still have Felix song stuck in my head. VHS compilation. Walter Lantz versus Walt Disney. NAC 1 and 2 4K collection. There's like hearing they're fans of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit or Heathcliff. It's beggar's belief. The Game Boy game is like $500. The Adventure Island games are great. Yeah, I wish we had that as a collection. I'm watching the stream on my PS5.
Video game, Felix the Cat.
I mean, this game is really good, but like you know, Konami, like Bomberman, a Bomberman collection, Adventure Island, but like, you know, Felix, that's fine. Fuck it.
Felix on crack. The story is that Felix's girlfriend Kitty has been catnapped by the professor, and only by getting Felix's magic bag would he release her. But Felix says, fuck that shit. I'm keeping the bag and getting my girlfriend back. And so the adventure to rescue Kitty begins. Between levels, the professor calls Felix to tell him how much more angry he is at his cost of progress. But if he's making so much progress, why does he always return home? And look how bad that jumping animation is. Horrible. The game is monotonous. Sure, it's fun.
Magic cuck bag, Felix.
It feels like a chore. In fact, I'd have more fun taking out the garbage. Like this game that might as well have nothing but
Alright, that's not a bad punchline.
ice levels, because the control...
Popeye is honestly the goat of old school animation, yeah. Golden Axe Arcade Collect, yes! Golden Axe 1, Revenge of Death Adder, the fighting game, that'd be great.
It's so fucking slippery. It's ridiculous.
Sega really needs to do arcade collections. Fuck, and so does Warner Brothers. I want more Midway arcade collections. Really have been paying attention, getting sleepy, old man. Game Dude talks like he was homeschooled.
Fish is a bitch, because you keep shooting above it. This is
Also, we got the Mario and Donkey Kong franchises out of... Yeah.
game. But that's good, because who would want to play this piece of shit with you? Off-screen enemies are a bitch.
Pick up the milk! Twisted Tales of... I vaguely remember that series.
So horribly annoying.
Has a mint arcade cabinet of Popeye and... Ooh, nice.
They'd give me a worse headache than being in a room filled with 100...
His dad used to own the arcade down... Nice.
overly
Damn.
high-pitched singing cats while sunlight glares through all windows.
Ah!
Wow! The giant magic bags are even more magical. Whenever Felix goes inside one, he doesn't even go inside. Getting a heart upgrades your power, but sometimes it's more of a downgrade. Like, why upgrade the magic stars that shoot everywhere to a car that only shoots forward to a fucking tank that uselessly curve shoots over everything? And what's up with the kid
Well, I don't know.
cloud?
Hate these chipmunk-ass voices. His dad's been dead for 12 years, but he's been keeping that legacy steady.
Bosses are fine, except this one. All you have to do is keep shooting with the car, and you'll win.
Okay, so the car is useful. Could not stand Alvin as a teenager because of that
The
shit.
problem is that this game is way too easy, even for a kid's game. You nincome shit. That's kind of like
Nincome shit?
You could fly over
Come on, Joe, you don't... I remember the 90s Felix show. I remember that.
everything except those damn rocks. They are such a pain to avoid. Octoplatypussy wuss. It sucks.
Octo what? Octoplatypus... Oh, the video ends. Okay, that's it for that. Here's Sonic Heroes. The end. It just ends. It just done. Going outside of his lawn with a shotgun and a couple of chipmunks. I only saw the first two Alvin movies. I had no idea they made a fourth until years. Oh, I like Sonic Heroes, but I thought Shadow the Hedgehog was a better game. I remember it was my 15th birthday. My brother-in-law bought the same game that my stepdad did. So he went back to Best Buy with me to return it so I could pick out a game instead. I had a choice between Ninja Gaiden and Sonic Heroes, and I chose Sonic Heroes instead. I kind of wish I bought Ninja Gaiden because Ninja Gaiden was a better game. But back then I was like, oh, Sonic Heroes. I like Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Shuffle. I'm going to buy this one. It'll be great. But I heard good things about Ninja Gaiden. It's really good. But Sonic Heroes looks really good.
3D did not kill Sonic. Leaving Sega hardware did. Sonic losers. Why? Because Sega hates you. Where do I begin? You have to constantly switch between 3 characters, which annoyingly overcomplicates the game. Cool tips. I only want to play as Sonic or Tails.
Heroes is better than Shadow, but neither of them are horrible. I actually beat Shadow a few times. Shadow the Hedgehog is honestly a pretty neat concept with very, yeah, I'd say that, very flawed
Combat is tedious. Never-ending levels are so repetitive. Invisible walls are everywhere. Loads too long. Why are
The
they
PS2
so long?
version of Heroes was bad. That's the version he's playing. He's playing the fucking PS2 version. I had the Xbox version when I was younger, and I have the Xbox version when I was younger, and I have the the GameCube version now.
Today, they never shut up, constantly...
Shadow is melanated. Don't be racist. I hate how you have to play through the game like fucking 4 times. You have to play through all 14 levels 4 times and then get all fucking Chaos Emeralds. It's pretty entertaining just to acknowledge that it exists.
And big sounds so...
Shadow is racist.
Others are even...
Got it.
And Fails has the most annoyingly kitty voice.
Eggman's robots are taking control of everything.
Fuck leprechauns. Okay, throwing dummy rings is stupid and awkward. Why are they infinitely stored up as bombs? Why can you go through them? Why can't you move them? And why can't you just...
Disgusting black creatures, get out of my
But
sight.
not raise the ring count. Even if they fall down, they'll sometimes magically reappear. Puzzles
I grew up the PS2 version of Heroes on... Ooh. I had the Xbox version when I was younger, when I was like 15. I have the GameCube version now, and yeah. That's why Sonic has issues with black creatures. Never had a GameCube growing up. Ooh.
Because you're
Chaos
told
control.
when to use each character. The game is a technical mess, and cheap deaths are abundant. Collecting all the...
He is right about that. Yeah, the game is really technically fucked. And cheap deaths can happen. Playing the GameCube version, there are numerous times where I just fell through the floor, didn't hit something that I actually aimed at. It's really bad. Procrastinating the whole year. Me and you both.
Mainly due to horrendous control. It's fuck enormously too precise. But does he say shit wrong?
Backlog of 30 plus Saturn N62 and ooh. I love my GameCube, but I had Sonic Heroes on the PS2.
Light Dash, they make you
Shit rock. don't reference the AVGN in your videos, dude. He referenced the AVGN Spider-Man videos. Don't do that.
Work upstairs and may even kill you.
Ah!
I fell through. Sometimes it's hard to know exactly where they are. Shadows on all would have been nice. Jumping rails can be a nightmare.
Oh, that is annoying.
Just die already.
The GameCube, yes it did. Turok Evolution, the PS2 version was more glitchy than the GameCube or Xbox versions. Don't get me started on the PC versions.
Yeah, that's
Ah!
fair. Put a hidden gap there. Many times, all you have to do is hold up or square. A giraffe running with stilts on a mountain would fail.
Test each trying to get new iFrix repair kit because my Ugreen tools disappeared when I wanted them. Oh, damn. So is the GameCube the poor man's AVGN? He's literally the poor man's irate gamer. You know how it's like AVGN is AVGN. Irate gamer is great value AVGN. Game Dude is the cheaper version of irate gamer.
At least the music's nice, and the game does retain the classic Sonic atmosphere. Horrible, uncooperative camera. Keep zooming in and getting stuck at bad angles. Tails.
He admits he sucks the toes of Rolf.
Sonic sass.
We played a Hat in Time. Better than... Hey, Wonder Waffles. The Age of the AVGN Clones. Game Judas Dollar Tree AVGN. Yeah. Clone of a clone, yeah.
Now that's a Sonic boom.
Okay, nerd-inspired. Alright. Gimme cheese, all you have to do is level up your flight character, then spam Thunder Shoot, then switch back and forth. And speed characters when you feel Alright. Hey. Smash Brawl Diddy. I remember Game Chewed actually being made fun of Irate Gamer for being a copycat. What? Well, here's another Sonic game.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Sonic Riders.
Like riding.
I've actually never played Sonic Riders before. I've never played any of the Sonic Rider games. Man, I remember when so many people were hyped for Brawl, and then people were shitting on it for so many years because it's not it ain't competitive. Yeah, I remember being hyped for Brawl. Seriously, I've never played Sonic Riders. I've never played Sonic Riders. I've never played the second one. I've never played the fucking Kinect version. I've just never played them. I want to though.
Never mind.
Ignore these cool sound effects. They're nothing but a lie. Yeah, the graphics are decent. They're bright.
Ever play Sonic Free Riders? Oh, Sonic Free in the wind.
Camera is awkward.
We need to get you a gaming PC and Sonic stream. I lost interest in Sonic After Adventure. Looks like I made a good call.
And the tracks are so monotonously repetitive and badly designed. Your hoverboard can't turn fast enough for all the zigzagging turns, no matter what.
I'm still hyped for Brawl. It's my favorite. Oh.
Are everywhere. And if Sonic
Unleashed and Unleashed was good, and so was Adventure 2. Connect Riders was dog shit, but it was patched later on to not use... Oh, really? I did not know that. Kind of sucks I can't play it on my Xbox One.
Why are there so many characters?
Because if I could just play it on my Xbox One, I would. Adventure 1 and 2 are my last Sonic games. No, I am not. I am actually sober. Subspace Emissary was the peak of Smash. Good Sonic died with the Dreamcast. Sonic games had 1-2 month the bargain bin discount where I was at. There's a new Dragon Ball Z game coming. Ooh, nice. I have played the Advanced Trilogy. They were really good.
All we need, or actually need dead, were Sonic and Tails, but now they suck too. They all suck.
Oh, it's just you. You've been drinking. Yeah, I'm sober as fuck.
They can all go row a boat.
Roll a boat? What the fuck? Sonic Heroes, Sonic 06, Shadow, Sonic Unleashed. Got them for less than $4 each. I love Melee. It's one of my favorite GameCube games, but you can tell it was kind of rushed. There's so many glitches. Yeah. Advance or 1 and 3. 1 and 3? I love 2. 2 is really good. My favorite Sonic Just mixed his water with some Gatorade. So I'm not drunk. Fuck off, Torch. DBZ Sparking Zero, aka Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Ooh.
Hoverboards are powered by air.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That game is a textbook definition of broken.
The joystick at certain areas and go to
I like
these
Smash.
stops.
Brawl's alright. I liked it. I had fun with
Slow
it.
down the game, especially when you miss them. Air is also used to make the most awkward, sharp turns and boost, causing the hoverboard to magically disappear. Then
I'm not drinking sparkling water. I'm just drinking water. The music for Brawl makes up for it. Yeah, Brawl had the best soundtrack.
if air
Ooh.
runs out, you get off your board and
I was
start
so good
running,
that the
which
group of my
slows
friends
down the
refused to
game
play with me.
more.
My
Yes,
Luigi was
Sonic
nasty.
running
Yeah,
slows
Tofi
down
get.
the
Oh
game.
yeah.
Running control is even
Water
worse.
down Gatorade
It's
sounds
like
good,
they're
or
on
else it
ice.
tastes like melted Jello.
You know, one of those games you look at and you're just like, you know, like why bother, right? This is one of those games right here. It just might as
Path
well
of- yeah.
exist.
That desert
Final
wind
destination
is the
for a
most
brawl is the
illogical,
GOAT.
irritating, ignominious inconvenience. You have
Ignominious?
to put so much force against it. When you ride the trailing turbulence
That kicks
rider
everyone
and
else's
you stick
asses,
like
that
a
great
whale,
maze, though.
You usually can't exit them until they end, and sometimes they'll end
Falco could be
so
super cheap,
unexpectedly,
especially using.
the flight
Oh
is
yeah, best couch. Yeah, I like playing Brawl multiplayer. That was fun.
Stunt them, but most of the time there aren't any, so you can't do anything.
This guy's voice, yeah, he has a funny voice. He sounds like this.
Including the best ones. An even bigger waste. You know what's really annoying? That repeating voice. The story is beyond illogical.
Beyond illogical.
Calm down, dude. And the voice acting is horrible.
I mean, it's a Sonic game. You're not expecting like fucking Studio Ghibli quality. Did a 99 lap race in Sonic Riders. Didn't appear in Subspace until the very end. I get it was shocking and epic. Well, it was also because Sonic was a last-minute addition. Sonic was in the game at the last minute. That's why he was, like, really late. But yeah, the cutscenes were fun. Sonic fan calls mighty Red Sonic. Won a Brawl tournament back in high school during finals back when all my peers had tons of downtime. Nice. Ian Flynn is obsessed with this game.
What was that?
I've never played this game. Super Smash Flash? No.
Oh, is this?
Yeah, that's when I took over things for my father.
What kind of answer is that?
So is this the key to the fabled Babylon Garden?
Bunch of, like a Smash browser game that had a bunch of Sonic characters. Mr. Incredible and Naruto were unlockable characters.
It's a Sonic racing game. It doesn't have to be fucking Shakespeare.
Yellow Sonic, Punchy Sonic, Black Sonic, Pink Girl Sonic.
Now, if there's no gravity, then how can they hoverboard? I mean, won't they just be, like, floating around and stuff? Never mind.
Empty Plays Shadow. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Flaws, better graphics,
Didn't Chrono from Chrono Trigger was there.
even worse.
Did that in the chat one time. The guy freaked the fuck out.
Well, there you have it. 2 more shitty Sonic games to add into the growing pile of crap. Long live the nerd. Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. Cheerio.
Oh, that was made back in 2007. Another Sonic review, but I'm gonna go take a piss. Ugh. Give me some more water. We're gonna play, I guess Sonic music. Fuck it. Let's play Subspace Emissary. Brawl Final Destination. Ugh. Woo! I'm back. Alright, Alright. Furious Fernando did a review of Sonic Riders. Yeah, Sonic Free Riders. That game was fucking busted. That's why it was broken. Clip of Smash Flash. Look, alright. Called Bill Cosby Fun. First, alright.
Okay, listen here, Mario. Also, his run animation is the stupid. If that makes sense.
Alright, that looks alright. Boxing gym for 2 months. You found out my couch is pro heavy. Boxer, isn't that cool? Angry Joe's review on Sonic Free Riders. Doxed. Alright, this is a Sonic 06 review.
Sonic the Hedgehog is brilliant, and so is Sonic the Hedgehog, but
Okay, the first Sonic the Hedgehog game is not brilliant. It's a decent game, but it has a lot of flaws. The first level is pretty good. Bonus levels alright, but man, those other levels, especially the water ones, just fucking suck.
Sonic the Hedgehog is the absolute worst Sonic game ever made. This ignominy of the universe needs to be buried in the darkest region on Pluto. Now, as retarded as 3 different...
The Master System version of Sonic the Hedgehog's pretty good. Genesis version has a lot of flaws. How is Pissed Off Pedro doing? He's still around. He's still doing the rite of passage of every game reviewer, Sonic 06. You know, Sonic had a rough time in 3D. But yeah, Angry Joe's doing good.
Sonic games, all with the exact same name is, must this pile of hedgehog shit be one of them? It's a shameful disgrace! Anyway, there's too many characters, and I want to turn them all into...
Still hates his fans, hasn't come out yet.
Inuit clothing. Now, back in the days, Sonic and Tails were the fucking shit. But too bad they didn't ride the shit train like everyone else. Now Sonic's all stretched out like Gumby. What happened to these?
I love it when, like, these people are like, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog used to be good without his stupid friends. The first Sonic game is fucking awful compared to 2 and 3. Blue Sonic and Yellow Sonic. Like, the first Sonic game is not as good as, like, 2 and 3. And, like, if you try to compare it to, like, Mario World, no. Joe turning into a donut Drake has been happening for years. Alternate universe, we got Ristar 06 instead. They're all regurgitating AVGN's reviews, but worse.
Okay.
Honestly, AVGN did a really bad review of Sonic 06. He barely even reviewed it. It was so bad, he actually had to go back and re-review the game just to finish it so people would stop sending him shit. Proper sequel. Yeah, same here.
With you?
Sonic 1 was good. Yeah, it was good for a first game, but man, compared to 2 and 3, fuck.
Your help, this should be a piece of cake.
I'll do my best.
They're more annoying than Slippy Toad.
Whoa, can you make it?
Their lips synchronized with their original Japanese voice, but should have been edited.
With the money, you can learn the
match the
loop-de-loop.
horribly dubbed English. Sometimes their lips barely move.
I may not know what Eggman's up to, but it can't be.
Can attest to that. Oh man, what are you, fucking Spax 3? You gonna talk about Ryan Drummond? 3 of Knuckles? 3 of Knuckles is really good. Bugged rewinding mechanics.
Be a good thing.
Tails used to be so cool, but he's not a super powerful fox anymore. Now he makes a wimpy moaning noise. Drops into the water without a splash.
Probably my yeah.
Like a little girl.
Nothing I could spin dash. I'd rather play Elf Bowling than Sonic 06. Yeah, 3 of Knuckles is my favorite too. That and Mania. Well, Clement's 3-hour review of this game. Fuck.
And drowns because, like Sonic, he doesn't know how to swim. He can only attack by throwing dummy ring bombs. It's so stupid. They're infinitely crammed up his ass, and look, he can't even pick them back up. Bottom
This was literally the same critique you had of Sonic Heroes.
line, Tails should kick ass by using himself. There should be no dummy ring bombs. Why does Shadow drive vehicles when he should be able to run faster and has...
Why does did you not play Shadow the Hedgehog? He could drive vehicles in that game. That was the whole point of that game, was driving vehicles and shooting guns. Fan or a fanboy asking what their favorite game in the X series is. And which one is the best game? Which X game? Both are the same game. They are a fanboy.
Chaos powers. It makes as much sense as Kirby sucking up enemies the giant vacuum. Jumping into the vehicles can be a real bitch because
I'll
sometimes
stream the first 3. Turok is a good series.
won't respawn. Look, bullets are flying up my ass and he just won't jump in. Skunk fucker. Come on, jump in, damn
Skunk
it.
fucker.
Finally.
I'd rather play Sonic Adventure 2 Chow Garden than any of the other 3 Sonics, TBH.
The controls are stiff and slippery, and you can never slow down fast enough.
Nope.
Damn it! This horrible truck needs to get out of here quickly. Are you kidding me?
Just fell through the
Looks
earth.
like a mutated owl and sounds like
Frontiers was really good.
on his nose.
Time for you to disappear.
You should disappear, but if you're not careful, he'll toss you.
This boss fight is fucking cheap. If you fuck up, he'll toss you in the air twice and kill you. The only game Empty is actually good at, I know, it's surprising that he's good at any game. It's no use. Wasn't that bad? Better than the Yuji Naka. Frontiers is actually really good.
Round against an invisible box. Once they climb into a wall, they're like permanently stuck.
I'm not a big fan of Game Grumps, but I do remember a Game Grumps where John and Aaron were playing Sonic 06, and Knuckles was stuck on the ceiling, and they were freaking out about it. It was funny. He's getting pretty good at Pepsi Man. Yes, he is. That's Empty's favorite game. He loves Pepsi Man.
Get off the wall!
Pepsi Man!
Bitch!
Oh, and they can magically swim in the air.
Yes, I actually did do a little stream of Balan Wonderworld. I may actually do that again. But I have streamed Balan before. Honestly, the best way to describe it is it feels like a fucking Sega Saturn game. But a bad one.
Now, remember when Sonic didn't suck, and how every single square inch was enriched with majestic dreamlike atmospheres beyond imagination? That was a long
Sonic games for Sonic 2 up until the middle of Sonic 06 development.
time ago. Now, think for a moment. What should Sonic be like?
Being Sega, pissing off Whiteman and his Mania team, and hiring Balan Wonderworld Studio SRS to do Superstars, SRS, and betraying Yuji Naka. Apparently, Superstars is really good. I heard good things. Of each of Empty's Pepsi Man streams, but with Butterman and Poop Man. But you gotta do me. You gotta do me doing the Empty Hero voice when he's playing the Pepsi Man. Because that's his favorite.
This or this? Do you feel like you're looking at a Sonic game? No, you don't. Absolutely nothing about this
I mean, it kind of looks like Sonic Adventure, but in HD.
catastrophic abomination resembles the classics. And
Bland, in my opinion. It funded it until it drops to $10. I have yet to play it. I have yet to buy it, but I heard good things.
Link would be less out of place in Care-a-Lot. Sonic doesn't belong here, and that's exactly why he isn't here, because this is Sonic, not this. The town is
Oh, okay, a knothole resident. Alright.
also a horribly bad ripoff of Delfino Plaza. Everything is similar, especially the
Similar.
buildings. Oh, and look, even the portals preview the levels. Even worse, it annoyingly serves as a constant
Pepsi Man Generations.
interruption between the levels, which aren't as bad as this, but that's not saying much. This is a hideous pile of fucking shit, and having to return to it is the biggest waste of time.
Quit Sega to found arrest, but your butt buddy Yuji Naka does a stupid deal and gets arrested. Poor Naoto Oshima. This game, dude, critiques things as really petty.
Towns
Yeah.
and cities need to dazzle with that Sonic atmosphere. The directions are stupefyingly, moronically idiotic.
Sonic, can you hear me?
Unfortunately,
Knuckles wants to see you.
send them a photo of my blue ass.
Head to the town's warehouse.
How the fuck am I supposed to know where the town's warehouse is?
Read the map, fuckwit. The map tells you where to go.
You're always gonna be lost, and believe me, I'd rather be lost at the worst place of Antarctica.
He's pretty obviously a discount. Yeah, he is. Is this Marching with the Penguins or Dancing, whatever that fucking movie is? Dollar Store AVGN, if you will. I'm gonna skip this. We're gonna skip that. Such a big fan, uses the camcorder recorder, his gay ass Dollar Tree AVGN.
The humans are monstrosities, don't belong in the Sonic universe, and need to be
Have you played Sonic Adventure? Because he's a tard, this is Happy Feet. The hub worlds in Sonic 06, they were bad, but it's literally Sonic Adventure. It's the same shit as Sonic Adventure. It's human worlds with human people, and it's Sonic running around. It's the same shit.
massacred immediately. They're absolutely retarded. Clones are everywhere, silently expressing how shitty this game is. Everyone knows you can't have a Sonic game without an accordion player. Now, the worst of them all is Elise. This half-white, half-orange slut shares
Half-white, half-orange
a
slut.
romantic relationship with Sonic. I can't watch this. I'm afraid this nightmare is going to lead to animated hentai bestiality or something. I hope Amy
Furries.
beats the shit out of this fucking
Hub worlds was too big and lacked the... Yeah, that is true.
bitch that needs to go back to Final Fantasy where she came from. Missions aren't retarded, they're vegetables. In this one, all you have to do is keep talking to the first person you see, and that's it. Nothing else.
That was incredible.
Yeah, an incredible piece of shit.
Game Dude talks like Zoolander. Yes, he does.
What is Tails doing? Look, even the soccer ball sings.
Do you remember when Shadow the Hedgehog's love interest was an HIV positive and got murdered by the... Yes, I do. Tries to turn into a human fanfics were made after this game. Oh, God.
Splash. What a fucking circus.
Loading screens are everywhere, and they're so long. You can actually beat a few levels from the classics before they end.
Alright, that's actually a good critique. The loading screens in Sonic 06 are fucking obnoxious.
Graphics are realistic.
The Shadow is a fan of Kill la Kill.
Ugly when they should be stunningly cartoonish. Level design is bad. Almost nothing is reminiscent of the classics. There's a lot
Kill la Kill is basically Sonic Adventure 2, the anime, so fuck it.
of pop-up. Tree, no tree. Tree, no tree. Invisible walls.
That's
are
canon, by the way.
There's no rumble. Look how bad the camera is.
Oh, fuck. That is dizzying. What the fuck?
Z would handle the camera better. At least the music matches the sceneries. But that's exactly why they're worse than Alvin and the Chipmunks singing with allergies and alarm clocks. Collision
Okie dokie, that was a non sequitur.
detection sucks. You won't find the glitches. The glitches will find you.
Why is Sonic doing the Naruto run? Because he can. Another episode of the JoJo show. Hey, Beeb.
Half the game is nothing but button tapping and cinematics glued together. Sonic doesn't leave footprints in the sand anymore, slides like he's figure skating, and never runs as fast as he used to. Some of the rings are impossible to get. They wouldn't be so difficult if the camera...
The words kill and dress in Japanese are pronounced the same way. So kill a kill probably meant to be drastic. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense. You know, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Why they didn't make their game by Platinum. Is that what hell sounds like? Seeing how shit this game is, I'm kind of glad I only played Sega Genesis games. Yo, hey Darren. Man, we got gypped out of a fucking Kill la Kill game. Oh, people want Platinum Studios to make the Kill la Kill games, the Bayonetta people. Oh, let's have Arc System Works make a Kill la Kill game, and let's have it only have 6 fucking playable characters. Ah! This is ass. What will Platinum be like without Emperor? I don't know. Sonic was only ever good on the Genesis. Sonic and Silver Story. I actually only beat Sonic Story. I have this on the PS3. I only beat Sonic Story. I never played Silver or Shadows yet.
didn't change angles, or if the controls weren't so bad. Yes! No! Fuck nozzle! Now look at this. Sonic outruns this orca, jumps on flying pieces of
I think at the last boss fight you become Super Sonic. This is a 3D Sonic game, so you only become Super Sonic at the last boss fight.
wood, jumps on the orca's fin, and now logically, you'd assume that Jackie Chan's gonna jump to that nearby island. But no, instead, he clings onto the fin like a frightened cat, and now Tails has to...
Sonic outrunning Foodie Booty. Still waiting for Nintendo collab with give license for F-Zero to Platinum so we can get Captain Falcon start. Yes! The adventure game's a little... Yeah, true. Same here.
Save him. It's the lamest excuse to force you to play as Tails, who should have been following my ass to begin with. To save Sonic, you hit the switch. But why would you want to spoil the fun? Okay, why is there even a gate here? Am I in a fucking aquarium? And why was it left open?
Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are Kino.
It doesn't even fully close. Why doesn't the stupid orca just swim underneath or go around?
Do you know how big that fucking whale? Oh, I can see it can kind of get under. Alright.
Look at it. How the fuck could it block the way?
Nothing makes any logical sense. How did Sonic know the orca was trying to escape? Why did the orca try to escape the second Sonic jumped on its spin? Why weren't the other orcas trying to escape? And why did Sonic try to set them
By
free
Platinum Sound. Sega did F-Zero GX, and that game was fucking great.
instead of keeping them in prison? I mean, what asshole?
No, he didn't. You saved yourself by
Orca
jumping away.
flings Sonic into the ocean.
The entire purpose of having to play as Tails. Now, could the infinite train, loaded with bullshit, be any longer?
He is the game, dude.
How the hell?
Smash Brothers has hyped up Captain Falcon as the ultimate action hero, and Nintendo has sat on and done literally nothing with the concept since Melee. Yeah.
Did he jump from here all the way to here? Now there's no reason why he couldn't jump to that nearby island at the very beginning. If you don't hit the stage, you have to watch this.
He's probably doing very well for himself, performing abortions.
That was almost 10 seconds of nothing. Why doesn't Sonic jump away like he did before a partially closed gate? The orca disappears into the gate and beneath the water.
See how the new Shinobi game? I just make it play like Ninja Gaiden. Just make it play like the old Shinobi games on PlayStation 2. There we go.
Now the camera shakes, and this is a cutscene.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Oh,
Oh, these sections suck. Falcon Punch, baby. These sections are fucking awful. Oh, they're awful. They're hard to control. Sonic is slip. Oh, God.
If he ran faster at the very beginning, he would have caught up by now. One up? What's wrong with this? And I die 2 seconds later? Why are they replaced by empty containers? What a crap full of fuck platypus. Okay, so I...
Falcon Punch defeated itself, bouncing off the nurse's head into the trash bin. Kingdom Valley was the worst.
beat the level, but why does Sonic stop and pose in the middle of the chase? Riding the snowboard looks fun, but trust me, it sucks more than a vacuum. The controls are horrible. Fuck! It's like riding a unicycle wearing a sumo suit moving a horse on a baby stroller through a bunch of winding hills. No, don't go up! Oh, come
Falcon
on.
Punch is so iconic that it ended up in the Rat Busters episode of Workaholics. Really? I've only seen a few episodes of Workaholics. It was pretty funny.
It didn't even hit me! Well, now I'm fucked. What? You could go right through it? If Tails was already about halfway through the level, then why didn't he just finish it by himself without waiting for Sonic? Are they trying to save the world? Or are they baton racing with invisible batons? Well, I couldn't tell you exactly what they're doing. Why? Because the story is a completely illogical fucking encyclopedia.
If we don't return in time, Elise will die on board Eggman's
Angry video
battleship.
game nerd ruined an entire generation of autism. No, speedrunning and transgenderism ruined that. HRT and autogonophilia did to nerd communities what crack did to black communities in the 80s.
That means you travel back even further in time. I mean, if you can travel through time, then why should you worry about it? Oh, you're gonna love this one. Shadow jumps into this portal. Oh, you son of a bitch. And out comes who's that? We? What do you mean, we? Shadow jumped into the portal. I don't know where the fuck you came from. Now, this is where the game really
How about
kicks in the
both?
ass.
Yeah.
Dying is easier than the kindergarten math test. Believe me, you don't want to fuck around in this death playground. Everything wants you dead. The almost unavoidable obstacles on the road and falling debris that comes out of nowhere and hits you in a fraction of a second.
Mighty Red Sonic, what does that make Knuckles? Punchy. The echidna.
By changing angles,
Oh,
bad frame
fuck.
rate by making you run faster than the camera and crash into objects. And ironically, even the rings, because when you magically glide through them, the straightforward momentum hurls you into even
Jamaican
more
Sonic,
objects.
punchy.
Also, if you stay too close to the edges, you die. If you jump too early, you die. If you jump too late, you die. And because you can only jump straight, if you jump at the wrong angle, you die.
You die, you die, you die, you die, you die, you die, you die. Ah, this fucking game.
Will die again and again and again and again and again. I can't take it anymore.
This game is a disgrace to the hedgehog.
If you like pina coladas, get in Torno carrying a car.
Legacy. Why is it so?
2006 was a strange time. Yeah, it was.
Why is it so fucking atrocious? I have more fun being trapped underneath two triceratops fucking while one of them takes a diarrhea on my face. Is Vomited Hedgehog
It's not a 3D Sonic game without a tornado.
shit diluted mushy green, partially undigested running cow shit? It sucks. It
He has the player choice version. Ew.
really sucks. It super fucking sucks so much super fucking gorilla fuck. It fucking sucks itself inside out, infinitely beyond imagination, and makes black holes explode. And I think it's a pile of poop.
Why is Toad's mushroom lopsided? Well, that inspired by the AVGN. Alright, I'm gonna fucking go to the restroom again and get some more water. We're gonna play some music. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Let me scratch my eye too. Ugh. You know what? Fuck, let's play the GameCube theme. Should invest in a shirt that's inspired by. Please rise for our national anthem. Play balls on the dick. Alright, that's the Game Dude theme song. You know, the gamer with the bad. Der Game Dude. Is Keffel's gonna act? Having a banjo playing a theme. How delusional Queffles is thinking downvoting someone does anything. Was making moonshine HRT pills and sending the kids on Discord. Trap treatment? That's a good one. Holy fuck. Oh, Spyro.
Spyro the Dragon's the classic star who soared through whimsically enchanting dreamlike wonders.
But now he sucks, thanks to games like Spyro the Eternal Night. Or like Spyro the Eternal Nightmare.
The game is very different.
Home Alone 2 is better than 1? I've never heard anyone with that opinion. Holy shit. A complete oxygen waster. I've actually never played the Spyro Eternal Night series.
classics.
I played Spyro 1 and 3, the Game Boy Advanced games, and the remakes.
But that's not the problem. The problem is that it sucks Dragon Balls. Now, some areas do retain a wondrously mystique dreamlike atmosphere enhanced by the night and the sound of crickets, but most areas are dull and the night really is forever. And why must everything be purple? Like the never-ending...
Down the hall to your left. It's better than 1. 2 haters make no sense.
This. Spyro just camouflages with everything, which is good because I never...
I've only beaten Spyro unreignited.
See his ugly ass again.
It was neat.
What's wrong with this? Okay, why is everything now green? And why is everything now blue? Is Spyro in a fucking rainbow?
It's dangerous for her to be outside the temple at night.
Why call it night when there's no day? Remember Sparks? Well, look at him now. He looks like a fucking human. Kinda like this human being from B movie who is like only 5% B.
That's Larry B.
What the shit is that fuck?
Stop humanizing the insects, damn it!
And now he talks.
Stop humanizing the insects, damn it.
No kidding.
The buzzing is a classic charm.
Never played a Sneedro game?
Like, imagine if everyone at Banjoland started talking.
Wait, Cinder, darkness. Aren't they the same thing?
Open world. Oh, fuck. Was that literally the whole game review? Fuck. It was only 3 minutes? Larry B. King. B. Gandhi B. Jesus. Video flag for anti-Chinese racism. Honestly, it would have been cool if we got an open world 3D Home Alone game. Took place in New York. That would be cool. Did Worski ever play Spyro? Explain his obsession with purple dragons. Maybe. Alright, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They literally added the 3 wise men to Fortnite. Nothing is sacred. Indie dev to make a Christian game inspired by Postal 2. PPP is the purple dragon. And purple dragon, yeah!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sucks.
Figures of Ninja Turtles are dog shit, where they were just kid toys.
Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The N64 graphics.
The NES game was pretty good, though. Fuck it. Play Spyro because it didn't have a part where he had to defend himself with a gun. Game Jude must have been retarded to be shitting on TMNT.
Graphics are nice, and you do the exact same things over.
Excellent Scrimblow Blimblow, one of the best Scrimblow genres, TBH. Move the legs and there's a good chance it'll snap off. Yeah. Any fans of the TMNT comics will recommend Heavy Metal Geomatrix. Ooh. 2000s cartoon. The 2003 Ninja Turtles cartoon was really fucking good. King Viper loves TMNT. Evolution of Spawn. Ooh, I need to try that out then. Spawn in the Demon's Hand was really good.
And over. And over.
2003, 2012 were good cartoons. I've never played this Ninja Turtles game. I have the 2003 Ninja Turtles game for GameCube. TMNT 2018 is a fucking abortion. I have the 2003 Ninja Turtles game for GameCube. It's okay. Sperm in the Demon's Hand. Cartoons got ruined after Adventure Time. It's also cheap as... Ooh. Nice.
And
of course, Dreamcast games, you could just pirate them, burn them on a disc.
And over again. The game's just too easy. Some jumps are pretty creative, but sometimes they'll run to the wall when you don't want them to.
After Steven Universe.
Why are there so many invisible walls? And if I can't walk through this gate, then why is it open? And look! You can jump through solid walls. Is that building far away? No, it's just an illusion.
Ruined after Out of Jimmy's Head. After Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Steven Universe ruined cartoons.
Now you see me, now you see.
You know, half of Out of Jimmy's Head is lost, right? Like, that's a lost series. Got in a tard rage against Game Jude for insulting his beloved turtles that only he can shit on. The show is the Cartoon Network Ground Zero.
See me. Nothing makes any fucking sense. It's like
Angela Anaconda?
like I'm in a fun house. Minus the fun. The camera is annoying because it never focuses on the path you need to go.
Gravity Falls, regular show, and Gumball will decent. Out of Bimmy's Head.
Like, where am I supposed to go now? Left or right? Let's try right. What a piece of shit. And you can actually walk away from the camera.
Kat Dennings catfishing. The divorce cartoon. That's not, they're re-releasing the Digimon movie, and the Angela Anaconda short won't be a part of that. Your Gravity Falls had Street Fighter 2 episodes, so it gets my respect. Nice. They're re-releasing the Digimon movie, and they're actually re-releasing the Autistic Kazar Milk. Oh, God, yeah! Amazon Kane. Yeah, Beeb. I watch Amazon Kane. Why was it tied with Digimon, the movie? Saban owned the rights to Angela Anaconda and Digimon. The Digimon movie was really like 3 short movies mashed together. And they still needed, like, time for the movie to, like, make it a full-fledged movie. Joey knows who the Kazar Milkers YouTuber is. Everyone knows who Amazon Kane. She does. Had an incest shipping freaks ill. Don't my Anaconda. But yeah, that's why. Saban owned rights to Angela Anaconda and fucking Digimon. They were both airing at the same time, so put Angela Anaconda in the fucking Digimon movie. Fuck it. That's why.
For fucking out loud. How was I supposed to see that jump?
Any and all times characters are related to Saban. That is incredible, lol. What, the Ninja Turtle dying?
How the fuck can you fall through buildings? Splinter's just annoying because he's always pausing the game and he never shuts up. Fuck.
So are the Gravity Falls. I've never seen Gravity Falls.
Fuck.
The new Blu-ray release of the Digimon movie will let you watch the original American cut of it. Yes! The new Blu-ray version of the Digimon movie is the American version of the Digimon movie. All 3 of the original movies in Japanese, so the pilot movie where Greymon fights a giant parakeet, Our War Game, and the Adventure 2 movie. The new dubs for each individual movie, which is nice. And yeah, the original American movie. That she thinks Angela Anaconda looks like her when they look nothing alike. Twin Peaks, but real-life twins, and the grandfather was a big mystery bait. I thank God that I am too old to have watched any of those trash cartoons you guys mentioned. Randomon and Gillamon were the best Digimon. I like Gabumon and Agumon. The guy in the video has a gay Lady Justice. Funk Soul Brother. Does it? I think it does. Joeymon evolved to Joggermon. I think it does have the original. So you hear like it's been. You hear bare naked ladies and all that. And there's some new comments. The Angela Anaconda history. Imagine being an Angela Anaconda fan. My little sister was an Angela Anaconda fan. Had All-Star. Then the release Digimon Tamers. Same here. The next Blu-ray release is going to be the Digimon movies. Then it'll be, I hope, Adventure 2, then Tamers. I've already seen Tamers in Japanese when they had it on fucking Hulu. Like, you can watch fucking Tamers in Japanese. And then they got rid of it. So I can't wait to watch Tamers in Japanese again. And I've honestly never seen Adventure 2 since, like, I was, like, 11 years old. So Adventure 2 is going to be cool, too.
Fuck! The turtles are equally annoying.
Yeah.
And why does Michelangelo wear a turtle costume? Even weird.
Have you not seen the movie? The simple if it ain't broke, don't fix it routine of TMNT beat 'em ups can be broken. Adding Wiimote gimmicks, splatforming is retarded. Got to the point of appeal of Angela Anaconda. Rest in peace, Steve Harwell. He digivolved into liver failure. Imagine being called annoying by the game Jude. Woo, lad!
Sometimes his voice is muffled.
Dude, with a face like yours, I wouldn't talk.
And sometimes it's clear.
I had some fun memories watching the first 5 seasons of Digimon on Jetix. I watched the first 2 on Fox Kids way back in the day. There are only two reasons. I watched the first two on Fox Kids way back in the day. I did not watch Tamers until I watched the subtitled version, but my little sister liked Tamers a lot. She had the toys. I had the Digimon toys for season 1 and 2. I know I had one was like, it was like a Palm Pilot. It looked like a Nintendo DS, and you flipped it open, and I don't know what it was like a little digital thing, and it had like a fucking thing on it. They used it in the show, I remember that. Tamers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is awesome.
Awesome! This is the best part of the game.
Whoa, dude, what's that sound? Sounds like the ground is shaking!
Coward bungas. Oh no! Ah!
You watch Tamers and Data Squad? Sister had a Bartleby toy? I watched Data Squad many years later. I watched the Japanese version of it. I've never watched Frontiers. I have played Digimon Rumble Arena. It's a lot of fun. I watched Digimon Season 1 of Digimon, Season 2. I watched the Japanese version of Season 3. I watched the Japanese version of Savers. I watched Cross Wars. And I think that was it. A step down. It's the worst kind of Edge. It's fun, but damn, it's overpriced.
What was that? Remember this jump? Well, not only...
You remember that jump? Yeah, I remember James Rolfe talked about that jump. Frontiers was under... I've never watched Frontiers.
Can you walk over this one? You can fight over it. And spin over it, too.
Fuck.
And why does the end screen take forever?
What a pile of fucking ass!
Don't take the tokusatsu stinger. It's like watching a bunch of dweebs playing Final Fantasy VII Party, trying to beat each other so they can be either Cloud or Sephiroth. Def Jam Fight for New York. Oh, I need to play that one. Oh, fuck. Wow, that was a shitty review. This is an uncut version of Game Dude's Mario Kart reviews, so let's watch.
Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 are classic masterpieces. Every single square inch, including the incredible old-school Mario music, retains a magical, dreamlike Mario Kart atmosphere far grander.
Any good fighting game tends... Yes, it is true. EA games, you don't own nothing.
Than the equally amazing Advanced, DS, Cubed, and Wii. They're too busy...
Does anyone remember Monster Rancher? I do. My little sister loved Monster Rancher, the cartoon, but I didn't play the games. The only Monster Rancher game I played was the Ultraman Monster Rancher that they just came out with not too long ago. Not bad. You can play the first two Monster Ranchers on the Wii or the Switch, and I want to play them. Diddy Kong Racing better than Mario Kart? Yeah, it is. Crash Team Racing is better than both of them. Monster Rancher 4, badass cover.
Silly and different, and don't truly feel like Mario Kart. The classics are refreshingly simpler and have a sense of maturity. You don't get any more Mario Kart than this. This is...
A little bit of Monster Rancher 1 DX was pretty good. The loser has to play Kate Sith. DOA, you could do that? Oh, they're both made by the same game developer. Alright. So yeah, Kasumi is in Monster Rancher 1. Nice. Was very cool, but obviously hasn't aged well. God, Game Dude sounds like he was diagnosed with HIV. He's not Ethan Ralph. Don't be rude.
Double Dash is just one big silly playground.
And the character selection is diluted with a massive pile of watery hippopotamus diarrhea.
Why have Daisy, Baby Mario, and Baby Luigi when there's Peach, Mario, and Luigi? Diddy Kong and Birdo never came from Mario. Remember Toadette from before? I sure don't.
Yeah, Mario characters kind of just come out of the woodwork.
And why the fuck are there two random bosses? Look how much...
Why the fuck not? You live in North Carolina? I do not live in North Carolina.
Longer it takes to select Wario. What a pointless, minuscule
Look how long it takes to select Wario. What kind of fucking criticism is that? You remind me of a typical North Carolinian? How the fuck?
Convenience not even worth mentioning.
I can never shit on Barrett. He is my favorite Nibba along with Sid. Get in the kitchen, Sierra.
All we need is Mario, Luigi, Wario, Bowser, Yoshi, and Peach.
Don't you want fucking more characters? I don't mind the extra characters. Look at Mario Kart 8. You can play as fucking Funky Kong. That's fucking awesome.
That's it.
Docs by fortune or something. It turns out you live in North Carolina. Just so you know, I knew it all along. What makes you think I live in North Carolina, dude?
And maybe Waluigi.
Even Koopa Kong and Junior Boy aren't really that important. There's a nice variety of cards, but once you get the gold
Double Dash was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it.
one, the rest are useless. So what's the point? And if Wario's helping the cart, who's steering?
Joey, yeah, I'm from Jersey. Fuck it.
The Delfinos are assholes and never belonged in the Mario universe. Baby Park is way too small.
Show us your hands, Joey.
Stage instead. And you know what's really annoying?
You know, I kind of agree with them there. I had a friend who had a GameCube. You're either from North Carolina or Virginia. I am not from fucking Virginia. My gut tells me North Carolina thing is plausible. Fuck off. I had a friend who had a GameCube. I have a GameCube, or had. I wish I still had my GameCube. It was platinum. It kept freezing, though. In that exploding house.
Why must everything have a face? Look at the trees. Is this...
Have you not played a Mario game, dude? Everything has a fucking face. Literally, the hills have eyes in Mario. Literally.
Mario Kart or Kirby's Dream Land? There's the giant pink arch. That looks like a giant pink dick. And is it a coincidence that the map is also...
He exploded his house after finding out Cat doesn't like him. White ancient girls fuck bread dog.
Dick-shaped at the exact same time? Is Little Mermaid...
The sun has a face. Yeah, the sun will chase your ass in Mario 3.
All over again, times 2 in a row. How did this happen? Were they looking at porn magazines while making this game? What a load of bouncing grasshopper shit.
Fuck off, Richard.
Mario Kart were fucking out loud. Like they really said, what were they thinking? Mario Kart Wii is a social tea party.
Zach got cucked. Silly men from China who made Final Fantasy VII.
There have been so many pointless characters. Like, we don't need Rosalina, Daisy, Baby, Peach, or even Pauline, because Peach is by far the best, so all Mario needs is her.
Oh, he's a Peach main. Fuck. Gross.
Covered with wax. Hey, I wonder...
What, you gonna do it? I get
what
fucked.
A bunch of squirrel fucknuts.
Rebirthing Chamber. Yeah, I'll get the new Final Fantasy VII remake. I'll get it. We'll stream it. I want to see Aerith die again.
Kart, but no.
It works at Walmart. Low tier god for Mario Kart 8. We got Funky Kong. That's close enough. I'll be that monkey. Low speed Mario Kart.
It's like laughing at me with those stupid knees. Now look at this. Delfinos and Mii's at the exact same time. It's like mixing piss and shit in a blender. And what the crap is this doing in Mario Kart? Seriously, what the shit is this doing in Mario Kart? Look how annoying
I show meat.
They are, stupidly driving back and forth for no reason at all. Even worse, you can actually race them too. Is this Mario Kart?
Glowy's put a pasty, but he got so insane he premature exploded his load of homemade explosives.
Damn it, some classic courses return, fully revamped and refreshed. Like Peach Bitch.
More like Peach's Fantasy Dickland.
Okay. The first joke was funny, Peach Dick. The second joke was a little overkill and not as funny.
But the best are the Mario Kart 64 revisions. Look how the sunlight behind the oval clouds and the dreamlike background shines over the simplicity.
The green thwomp that was in jail. Yeah, I remember that. People are like, that's a secret
The
character.
reflective ice while the incredible dreamlike music plays and the classic Mario Kart flag approaches from a distance. This is magic.
This is fucking Mario Kart.
This is how this should all be like.
Slight German act. Well, he's German and Iranian, I think. So, yeah, you got a good ear, Lady Justice. He's German and Iranian. 20-minute, 29-second mark. Maybe in the future. Well, that was that. We have the Donkey Kong ones and oh fuck. Now do it now. Worse, he's connected. Oh fuck! Hold up a second. Breaking news. All right, I'm back. That was a coworker calling me to see if I'll come in tomorrow. I will not because I called off for vacation. So we have Donkey Kong left, and that's our last Game Dude video. Oh, goodness. Compromised. What did the FBI agent say? Worst Canuck who ever lived, including William Shatner. William Shatner's cool. Didn't know he was half Life Roach. Alexander Badir. I love Donkey Kong so much. Coming tomorrow. Fuck. Yeah, I called off tomorrow for vacation. I took vacation time off this week. Mostly because if I didn't use it, they'd fucking take it. Nah. Alright. Met William earlier this year. Nice. This is the Game Dude theme. Please rise for our national anthem. The Khazarian Milkers is not worth it. I'm not Baked Alaska. Captain Jerk. Kremlings and Kurul. Shitner blocked me on Twitter. All I said was he should have been the toupee and Gertie jokes by now. Holy fuck. The disturbance in the distance. Bat shit and sit, yeah. Yes, they did recently. That's coming out next year. Grouping Sulu Take. Is this the whole ass theme song? Fucking minecart roll. Nice. Really? Holy shit. Is this the whole ass theme song? Why? That Sulu likes camping. 26 years ago. Fuck. Glad I never found this guy's content. The whole theme song.
Donkey Kong, the 1981.
Her is actress's brother. All right.
Brought Mario and Donkey Kong
That's a good
to the
game.
world back when Mario was a carpenter named Jumpman and Donkey Kong was the bad guy. It was a major hit and, along with Mario, made Donkey Kong a superstar.
It literally made Nintendo a video game company. Nintendo tried their hands with video games before Donkey Kong, but they never really worked right. This was literally Nintendo's last chance for a video game to be popular, and it worked. And a second or third batch of shit. Thank God I'm making a Stand Der Boom fan. Yeah, this was literally Nintendo's last gung-ho, like, we're gonna make it into the gaming industry thing. They named Mario after the landlord of their fucking American branch. Nintendo used to be a toy company before they did video games.
Happy landing, you pieces of asses. Donkey Kong was king. He was king over King Kong. And even Universal Studios couldn't stop him by trying to...
Fact, this wasn't even a fucking King Kong parody. This is actually going to be a Popeye game. Mario would have been Popeye, Pauline would have been Olive Oil, and Bluto would have been fucking Donkey Kong. It was supposed to be a Popeye game. Nintendo used to make playing cards. Yes, they did. Castro... Oh.
Nintendo, claiming him to be a King Kong copy.
Just because they're both gorillas, have the same last name, and like to climb things with chicks, doesn't make them copies.
That's like saying Game Dude is a copy of AVGN. They're similar, but they're similar.
Right. So Donkey Kong was later ported to...
Fun fact about the ColecoVision, that's actually the better version of the red pill about Nintendo is that they still view themselves as a toy company, just one that specializes... Yeah. They used the saw, Joey. I can't recall if they did it. Oh, fuck. Good night, Collected G.
ColecoVision and Nintendo, but they removed the opening and the pie level. That's gorilla shit. Why do they do that?
Because the early Nintendo cartridges couldn't hold all the information. I mean, yeah, the ColecoVision, the Atari version, they're not going to have the fucking arcade version. In fact, the Atari and the Intellivision versions were actually gimped so that the ColecoVision would look better. That is a true fact. ColecoVision had the rights to do all three versions of Donkey Kong for the Atari, the Intellivision, and the ColecoVision. And they gimped the Atari and the Intellivision version so that the ColecoVision would look better. That is a true fact. That is a Snapple fact. That's why the Atari version of Donkey Kong looks like ass and only has 2 levels.
Still brilliant, unlike the Atari 2600 and Intellivision version.
Doesn't care about game preservation or bother with any consistent continuity and yeah.
Look at this giant pixelated mess with only 2 of the 4 levels. Nothing looks or sounds like the arcade game. There's no music. Why is Donkey Kong snot
Donkey
green?
Kong! Donkey Kong is here.
Black piano keys with his arms? He looks like a giant Goomba. Pauline's red and blue. Mario's...
Joey
You're
Kong.
Jumpman. The hammer floats around his head. And what are these? Mutated seahorses instead of fireballs? What about the controls? They stink.
I'd have more fun letting a gorilla hammer coconuts up my nostrils.
Alright, explain why the controls are bad. The Intellivision is not a good controller. Why constantly innovate with goofy stuff like Rob or Labo or... Yeah, true. Like, the Intellivision controller is literally a remote control. Is that gay Spock? He does like Spock! Like, the Intellivision controller is a remote control with a fucking disc in the center of it. The disc is hard to use. It's just not a good controller. What the fuck were they thinking?
At least the numbers look nice. The 2600 version is impossibly worse. There's still only 2 of the 4 levels.
That is... Literally, this game right here, the 2600 version, is the first video game I have ever played in my life. I played this game when I was like 3 or 4 years old. Soil Spock's comparison with this roach. This was the first video game I had ever picked up in my hand, looked at, and played. This game is the reason why I played video games most of my life. Donkey Kong for the 2600.
Music, but not only are the controls worse, Gingerbread Kong throws giant cookies, only moves when I climb, Mario's never been fatter, the hammer floats around his nose, and what are these? Fire slugs? They couldn't even put the word oil on the barrel. The fire slugs don't even come out of it because they're only at level 2. So why does it exist? As for the graphics and sound, even for the 2600, they boil watery cow shit. You can't even fall off these platforms or commit suicide by touching Donkey Kong. And your lives are just rectangles. Mario icons would have been
It's an
nice.
Atari game, you
can't
dumb
climb straight up
fuck.
or down a series of ladders.
But to be fair, yeah, ColecoVision really fucked with this version of the game.
You have to get off each one before climbing the next. You can't climb these ones at all.
A lot of his criticisms are just nitpicks.
So why do they exist? And why do none of them have edges? They're just floating lines. And when climbing them, his head disappears. Both games don't even show Donkey Kong fall at the end. Some say Coleco deliberately made these ports shitty to make their ColecoVision port look even better, but who knows?
That's actually the truth, actually. ColecoVision deliberately made the Atari and Intellivision versions look worse to make the Coleco version looks better. Nintendo sees their games as high-quality toys. They are meant to release and be enjoyed in the present in a temporary way. Yeah.
So after Donkey Kong came Donkey Kong Jr., a 1982 classic. Jumpman,
That game's fucking awesome.
Mario and becomes a plumber, is a bad guy for once. Kidnaps.
Well, Mario isn't a plumber in this game. He's a fucking animal kidnapper.
Donkey Kong, and Junior Boy needs to save him. You know, this Donkey Kong actually becomes Cranky Kong in Donkey Kong Country, and Donkey Kong Jr. becomes the new Donkey Kong. So, is Donkey Kong a name or a title? Anyway, Donkey Kong Jr. was later...
Well, he's called Donkey Kong Jr., dumbass. That means his name is literally Donkey Kong. He's the Joe King of the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, if my name was Joey JoJo Jr., that means my dad was named Joey JoJo Sr. So Donkey Kong Jr. He has his, it's not a title, it's his literal fucking name, dipshit.
Ported to ColecoVision and Nintendo with all 4 levels. But then Donkey Kong took a dump inside the 2600 and Intellivision, and voila!
Yeah, the Atari 2600 doesn't have the fucking graphics capability of the NES, you dipshit. Of course it's not gonna look as good, it's an Atari, you stupid fuck. Junior is Cranky Kong's son, modern Donkey Kong's dad. Yeah, the Atari doesn't have the fucking same graphic capabilities as the NES. The Atari came out in 1977, I think. The NES came out in Japan in 1983. Of course the NES is going to be more modern, you stupid fuck.
More disgraces. Nothing resembles the arcade game. There's only
of course it's not. It's an arcade game, you dumb fuck. The Atari game. Look at the Atari version of Centipede, and then compare it to the arcade version. Of course it's not going to be the same. You dumb fuck. The Atari game is going to be worse because it's based off 1977 hardware. The NES is, of course, stronger than that. It was made in 1983, you dummy. Dum-dum.
And the last 2 are in the wrong order. Look, the cage disappears at the end of the second level,
Rage.
but not at the end of the last. It's so easy to...
Dude, that's nitpicking. That's literally nitpicking. There are better things you can critique about this fucking game.
Fall off the vines and die because the controls
Joker
are
smash.
So torturous. You have to force everything you do, and you're always getting stuck. It would be easier riding a shark through a bunch of fucking dunes. Down! No! Vine leaves would have been...
I'm coming to kill you. Well, Cartels already took care of that, Torch.
Nice. Gingerbread Kong only moves when I climb. The crocodiles...
He did in the last game.
Lines, and you can't even kill them because they removed the falling fruit. Sometimes they keep going down the same vine I need to climb. Look at this.
Alright, that's annoying. Yeah, I can see that.
Ridiculous. Hurry up. I just want to get up there. Why am I still playing this? How long does it take?
Riding a sand shark through a desert dune actually sounds like a pretty sweet video game premise. Find the people who got his organs and take them out.
No! The graphics are ugly, and as for the sound, it would be less irritating listening to 1,000 coughing seagulls. At least there's music and the water moves. The Intellivision version is barely better. But
oh, that looks like ass!
And like
play Armed and Dangerous. Oh, that game was great! I need to play that one again. Land Shark Weaponry. Yo, Armed and Dangerous is a good game. I have that on Xbox. But yeah, it looks like fucking hot ass. Donkey Kong looks like a fucking yellow fucking, like one of the monkeys in a barrel toys. Mario looks like a fucking Smurf. I don't know what the fuck Donkey Kong Jr. looks like.
Mario never moves. His cage doesn't even have any bars, and Junior Boy looks like a weird alien. The music stops when sound effects play.
That's annoying. That's really annoying.
It's too annoying. And why?
Back in the inside, yellow on the outside.
Yellow and purple. Why? Eventually, these games were ported to every console ever made. Then Donkey Kong 3 was ported to Nintendo. You control this asshole named Stan, who should...
That game is fucking weird. You can tell Nintendo wanted to do like a Space Invaders style like shmup game, but it's so fucking weird. I've played it a few times. I have NSO. It's on NSO. I don't know. I don't know about Donkey Kong 3. It's really weird.
Be Mario at this weird jungle, spraying bugs in Donkey Kong's ass after he punches 2 beehives. Now, why aren't the insects attacking Donkey Kong? And why does the game have such a scary atmosphere to it? Overall, it sucks. Moving on. Donkey Kong Jr. Math.
That game blows. I'm sorry, Donkey Kong Jr. Math blows.
A wonderful idea. Math and video games. Because kids love math.
It worked with Math Blaster. Have you guys ever played Math Blaster? That game's fucking awesome.
So you're Junior Boy going around, collecting numbers to solve math equations before Pink Boy, player 2, fall in the water, go back here. It can even be used as a shortcut to a number you want. The only punishment would be if it brought you away from that number. It's stupid because drowning is warping. Adding and subtracting before multiplying.
He took Donkey Kong's twin spheres.
150 plus 9 plus 9 times 4 plus
He's a
2
sphere
equals
hunter.
674. I can't take it anymore. 423 times 83. Well, that's easy. It's 35,109. But we have to solve the middle first. Aw, shit. I meant to put 9. Guess what? You can't go back to correct a mistake. If you mess up once, you have to start all over again.
Ouch.
Can't fuck around with this math game. Now, in order to restart, you have to complete the equation. But if it's going to be wrong anyway, then what's the point of completing it? Now, if you do skip an equation, you cheer like you accomplished something. So that's enough of this garbage. Donkey Kong Country, a Super Nintendo classic. The graphics...
Yo, that game's fucking awesome. The Donkey Kong Country games are really good. 1, 2, and 3 are good. 64 is really tedious, but the first 3 were really good.
Are impossibly amazing for Super Nintendo. Music is outstanding, controls are nearly perfect, gameplay is genius, and it all shines even brighter with that...
He fucking died in that last clip. I saw that. He looks like he's a low IQ as he sounds.
Triumphant Donkey Kong atmosphere. Can't get any more Donkey Kong than this. Check this out. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Are you kidding me? I don't...
Donkey Kong's humping a gray Donkey Kong while Diddy watches like the cuck he is.
Believe it. Look! 2 Donkey Kongs! Don't these levels look like Ewok villages?
You know what? Yeah, they kind of do.
There's so many illusions. Lions, green skulls, and look, the trees have eyes. See you later, alligator. The end? Oh, it's not over yet. In a while, crocodile. Now it's over. Donkey Kong
That was a good boss fight. Destiny, yes, I saw that. Happos from 2 vastly different ethnic groups are like that. Yeah, Destiny's wife left them. Who'da thunk it? Oh, an open relationship would have crumbled like that? The Supreme Angry Video Game Review.
2. The Thornbush
The Angry Supreme Video Game Gentleman.
levels are fucking dreamlike.
It's Mel time. Mel time. Yo, that fucking song for that level is so good. Those levels are really hard. The vine, the pricker bush levels of Donkey Kong Country 2. But I never get mad at them because the music is so good.
Donkey Kong Country 3.
Not as good as 2 or 1, but still a good game. One of the greatest. Yes, he is. He's up there with Tim Fallon. David Wise and Tim Fallon. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country 3 is a good game. I really enjoyed it. Sticker Brush Symphony goes hard. Yes, it does. It's not as good as 2, but it's good. I like it. I like Donkey Kong Country 3.
Damn, this music's nightmarish. Hey look, a Nintendo 64 in a Super Nintendo game.
This game literally came out like a month after the N64 came out.
Anyway, Donkey Kong safe napped. Again. Oh, and Diddy Kong safe napped.
Now how can you have Donkey Kong Country games without Donkey Kong? These might as well be Diddy Kong Country and Kiddy Kong Country. You should be able to play as Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong in all of them. You know what would have been nice? Donkey Kong Country 4. But
we got that on the Wii. It took a while.
no, instead, we just had to get a bunch of crappy ports.
Hey, those are actually decent games. Oh, that video's done. Alright, well, we got Donkey Kong Part 2. Super Mario RPG and Donkey Kong 3 were the swan songs of the SNES, and they still made games after that. It's amazing how they used N64 workstations to get these games yeah, they did. Rare did a lot of good work with the Silicon graphics, whatever the fuck.
Now let's talk about Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, he's gonna talk about the fucking cartoon? Can I show this?
Now
Fuck
let's
it.
talk about Donkey Kong Country Legend of the Crystal Coconut. Just for
I expected the VHS tape to be orange. Don't ask me why. Or yellow.
fucks and giggles. It's a pretty decent movie, but some things don't make sense.
It's literally the first 3 episode SGI technology, if you want to go all jargon. Ninty look like inept. That's why Shiggy hate. Yeah. And yeah, that's why like when they were making Conker's Bad Fur Day, their relationship just imploded.
To know everything, you must give up everything.
Why must
What?
he give up everything? Fucking bitch.
I think
But I remember this show used to air on the Fox Family Channel. I remember watching it there. Not a bad show. It had some good musical numbers. The CGI was really clunky looking. The show came out in '99, which I totally forgot that. I could have sworn I watched the show when I was like 5 or 6, but no, it came out in '99. That Nintendo tape I showed that was talking about Donkey Kong 64 advertised this fucking show. Late 90s, yeah.
do is probably looking for something more important than that, DK.
What's more important than my tie collection?
The crystal coconut for...
Literally, this game came out the same time as Donkey Kong 64. Upscaled. Oh, shit. Oh, thank you, Torsh. All right.
one.
That's it.
But yeah, this game came out the same time as DK64, and that makes the whole crystal coconut shit in that game make a lot more sense. Stronger Than a Golden Banana is one of the all-time love anthems.
I had to give the crystal coconut away.
So the crystal coconut by itself is everything because it's most important. That doesn't make any sense. Isn't everything supposed to be everything?
Who you gonna give it to?
Well,
You're gonna give the fucking big MacGuffin to the bad guy? Why?
Why not just give it to Diddy Kong instead of King K. Rool? What was he thinking?
I did exactly as you said. So, start doling out them secrets.
To know everything, one must give up everything.
Is that ancient voice fucking Uncle Phil? It sounds like Shredder from Ninja Turtles. It sounds like Uncle Phil.
Oh, I think you goofed, DK.
So did giving the crystal coconut to King K. Rool work? No. Dumbass.
After that, King K. Rool gets his guards to try to give the coconut back to Cranky Kong because he thinks it's a trick.
He just gave it to you? It's a trick.
But Cranky doesn't want it because he also thinks it's a trick.
We're returning the crystal coconut. It's a trick.
Meanwhile,
Legend of the Hidden Temple. I remember that show. That was a game show.
Donkey Kong goes back to King K. Rool to try to get it back,
I want the crystal coconut back.
not knowing that King K. Rool already got his guards to give it back to Cranky. Then King K. Rool decides he wants it back,
Do not take the crystal coconut back to Cranky. Bring it back to me.
but Donkey Kong gives it to this pirate who gives it back because of a stupid oath.
But as a pirate and a scourge of the seven seas, I vows to come back.
They did a decent job making these characters look like the ones in the games. This looks like the Donkey Kong Country sprites, but like not like Super Nintendo-ified.
We know, that's what pirates do. I steal booty.
Why not steal it now?
Steel booty.
Where's King K. Rool's tail?
You sure I'm not some kind of monkey?
Oh, you be as crock as they come, Donkey Croc. Here, seize for yourself.
Okay, you don't need a mirror to see yourself. And wouldn't you wonder why some...
You kind of do need a mirror to see yourself. That's the point of a mirror, dipshit.
Sometimes you're at a different angle in the mirror?
Stole your throne, King Karoo, sir. Donkey Kong stole your throne. I'm aware.
Why the fuck does the army donkey Kremling sound like fucking Liquid Snake? He stole your throne, big brother. Joey Kong, or look up AI's Alright.
Of that General Clump. The question
He stole your throne, big brother.
You know, this movie really is brilliant. He stole his throne. That's so random, it's hilarious.
recently
That's Clump. Alright.
can be restored.
There's Funky Kong looking like fucking Cisco in the background.
Oh, come on. Why ask when he's 1 microsecond away from the answer?
Hey, my banana phone. It's gone. Probably stole it so they could spy on us.
How can they spy on them if they can only hear them through the banana if it's on? Just keep it off.
Let's radio them, then hang up.
Call just to hang up? That would only serve as a minor inconvenience, so why bother? Besides, they just call them back right away. I mean, they're walkie-talkies.
Why don't you just get Cranky or Funky to fucking trace the call?
What should we do with this shiny new amulet? You mean the one that is even more magical than the crystal coconut? No one can find out we're hiding this magical, mysterious amulet in the Forbidden Forest.
Pump,
What did he say?
pump, crusher, to the Forbidden Forest.
Clump and Crusher.
How could they fall for that? Why would they deliberately talk about the coconut while the banana is on right beside them, especially when they know the other banana is stolen? It's obviously a prank. Besides, even if they did hide it in the Forbidden Forest, how would they know where to find it?
So Donkey and Diddy tell Cranky about their brilliant prank, but then Cranky pranks them back by telling them that they must hide the amulet in the Forbidden Forest, where no one will ever find it because it's evil.
Go to the Forbidden Forest and hide it.
Yeah, right after they
They just got played.
pranked King K. Rool.
Congratulations, you
that
played
they hid it in
yourself.
the Forbidden Forest.
Where am I going to the Forbidden Forest of Congo Bongo?
Yeah, no way we're going to hide it there. Why would we do that just after we told the bad guy?
Some bitch years ago saying Turk roaches had always been a part of German culture. Pure cope on a roach
that we
part.
hid it
Holy
there
fuck.
As a practical joke.
I don't believe it. You're scared.
Scared? No, he's smart for once.
I'm not. I'm just...
Smart, because we just told the bad guys that we hid it there. Tell them that, because you're smart.
looking out for you, little buddy.
I take
And the Krauts are
smart
cucks.
comment back. Why is everyone so stupid? Honestly.
It's just a practical joke.
Is this the whole video? Yes, it is. Dual citizens for we, not for these.
Practical joke. Practical joke.
Okay, who left the banana on? Honestly.
The crystal. I gotta tell you dudes, you are riding some serious negative way.
Why'd they make him look like fucking Cisco or fucking, fucking Dennis Rodman? I know it's kind of racist to compare a black person to a monkey, but they really did make him look like fucking Dennis Rodman or Cisco.
Yes, but you're in luck. I have cosmic jurisdiction to assign.
Did his fucking eye stretch his sunglasses? What the fuck? They did! Oh my god, that is so fucking creepy! Yo!
What's he saying? So the pirates come back in Donkey Kong's absence and steal the coconut, all thanks to Cranky's practical joke. So everyone finds out they were pranked. Then Cranky tells Donkey and Diddy to get the coconut back from the pirates. They find the ship, but Cranky tells them to go back to the Forbidden Forest because that's where one of the pirates went with the coconut to meet King K. Rool after he passed that dumbest prank in the world onto them. So Donkey Kong finally gets the coconut back. Turns out the amulet was Funky's hood ornament, and they all lived happily ever after.
Funky Kong. Funky's a big Kong, he uses a bong.
Overall, this movie's okay. It's funny, stupidly genius, and leaves you with a happy feeling at the end.
Donkey Kong 6.
It's not really a movie, it's more like 3 episodes of the cartoon stitched together. That game, I want to like that game. I played that game a lot. Y'all heard the stories about me playing it on 9/11. It's very fucking tedious. Really, really, really fucking tedious. But the game has nice graphics, good sound design. It's a good Rareware game, but man, is it fucking tedious. I 100%ed that game too. Fuck.
Was Donkey Kong's triumphant leap to the third dimension. This mighty adventure is as fantastic as
I do hope we get it on NSO though. The best intro ever.
Any Donkey Kong country. However, the camera can be annoying at times. There's a lot of aimless wandering and backtracking, and there's too many items you have to collect. Look, why can't I pick up these red bananas? Well,
because you have to be Diddy Kong, and you have to be Funky Kong. It's so fucking annoying. Oh my god. There's multiple different bananas, different types of coins, blueprints. God, fuck this game.
Only collect the items of their color. So I have to go all the way back to the barrel and switch to Diddy Kong, then go all the way back to collect the bananas. This gets very irritating, especially later on in the game. How did King K. Rool go from this to this? And why is his
He literally looks the same, bro.
left eye so big? They should both be the same.
He looks the same. That's how he looked in the concept art.
It's ugly. Be the same size. It's ugly.
Was just a bit, yeah, it was a bit too much. And this is coming from someone who loved Banjo-Tooie. I actually think Banjo-Tooie is better than Kazooie, but Donkey Kong 64 is way too much. Holy fuck.
What? I just collected my first banana. This is my second? Wait, I still only have one?
What's going on here?
Why is Wrinkly Kong a ghost? Bring her ass back to life.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's one of the only Metroidvanias on the N64. You'd think they'd have a Metroid game on there, but no.
Damn it, it's depressing. And what's up with Candy Kong? Why does she keep changing? Keep her like this, even with a few annoyances. This game's still marvelous. It's just like Banjo-Kazooie, and you've just gotta love it.
Literally made by the same developers.
That DK crap.
Joey, turn down the TV. We're trying to watch 9/11.
Included as a bonus is the best Donkey Kong.
They hit the second tower.
There's the pie level. It took 18 years.
It's literally a port of the arcade version. That's why the fucking pie level's there.
But we finally got it. How high can you get?
Kids, say no to drugs.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh, that game's fucking awesome. Oh, Diddy Kong Racing's the best racing game on the N64.
Fabulous racing.
I played the fuck out of that game.
Astonishing. Hey, look, it's Science World. Donkey Kong Land 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, that's all you got to say about the best racing game on N64? Hey, look, a Disneyland attraction. Now let's talk about the Game Boy games. Donkey Kong Land 1, 2, and 3 are perfectly fine Game Boy games. Donkey Kong Land's save system is bullshit, though.
Suck.
Controls are decent, but the graphics are incredibly detailed for Game Boy. In fact, they're so detailed.
He's playing the Game Boy Color version of Donkey Kong 3. That game only came out in Japan.
It's hard to see through certain areas, which could be deadly.
DK64 would have been okay if they either didn't lock them to specific Kongs or let you switch Kongs in the pause menu. The D-pad for DK64 literally does dick all. You could have used the D-pad to switch out Kongs and it would have made the game 10 times better.
And where's the classic balloon pop? In Donkey Kong Country, when you die, you get a humorously satisfying balloon.
Yeah, Game Boy games don't have the same sound quality as a Super Nintendo game. Who'd have thunk it?
Pop. But here, you get nothing. Climbing
Good day, sir.
ropes is awkward, and if you jump below an upper ledge, you have a split second to grab back on. So if you're above a pit and the rope is really short, you'll feasibly fall and die.
Unfeasible. That's what he said when that girl he was stalking rejected him.
When you jump on rope, you keep changing positions.
Play the GBA version, you game chode. Yeah, the GBA versions of Donkey Kong are really good. Backtrack physically to a tag barrel yeah, that really sucked.
So when bees are flying around, you'll most likely swing into one.
Like I said it before, DK64 is really fucking tedious.
Why is it so hard not to change positions? 13 years after Donkey Kong came Donkey Kong.
Oh, the Game Boy version of Donkey Kong. That's a good game.
Same name.
He's playing it on the Super Game Boy too. Nice.
Different game. So change the damn name. It continues the arcade series and it's pretty good. I love how Mario just stands there and watches Donkey Kong take Pauline away. Must Donkey Kong do that thing with his bum? This game
Wiggling his
is
butt.
extremely generous with the extra lives. Rarely will you ever get game over. 10 years after Donkey Kong came Mario vs. Donkey.
That's a really good game, and that's getting a remake next year. Early next year. I'm kind of excited. I like Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Fun game.
And it's also pretty good.
Stop promoting bestiality. It's just
Or race mixing.
wrong.
And how is this another Mario vs. Donkey Kong when you only play as the mini robot Marios?
I hated that. I hated the fact that the Donkey Kong Country games like that were just mini collectors. Ugh.
Bosses are too easy.
Lol.
Gameplay sucks. Moving on. DK King of Swing.
I have that game on the Wii U. Not bad. Pretty fun.
An unintuitive mess. The graphics
A little wonky to play, but I actually really have fun with that game.
are bad.
It's basically a modernized version of the Clu Clu Land series. That was crazy. Hey, Tizalex.
The Game Boy Advance can display graphics that are superior to the Super Nintendo, yet Donkey Kong Country looks so much nicer than this garbage. Even with the two-dimensional style, they could be better. The overly simplified controls are also bad. Basically, you only use the R and L buttons, yet controlling Donkey Kong is still awkward as fuck, especially throwing rocks at enemies. And the levels are so arduous. Cheap deaths are not uncommon. It's a pain in the ass, and it all gets so dull so quickly. The biggest annoyance is that it's so easy to fall from the very top all the way down to the very bottom. DK Jungle Climber, same.
I almost bought that game on the Wii U, but I didn't. It looks alright.
Game,
Just more of the same.
Pain, right in the ass. What's next? Donkey Kong Cubed? That would have been up.
Have you checked out Destiny's legal son calling him out for years and showing him... Damn! Damn, Destiny! Holy shit, that sucks.
Awesome, but no. Instead, we got Donkey Konga, a damn music game. You play by clapping.
I've never played the Donkey Konga games, but I did play the Donkey Kong GameCube platformer, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, and I did have those drums. He hates both his parents. Fuck. Yeah, I had the Donkey Kong drums and I had Jungle Beat. Fun game, really fun. I actually enjoyed it.
And drumming these bongos, which do kick ass, but they're so embarrassing.
Look at me, I'm Donkey Kong.
He did it.
It's too simplistic and gets dull very quickly. Most of the songs are awesome.
It's literally the Taiko no Tatsujin games, both Donkey Kong, and a different controller. He did the Happa face. It's literally Taiko no Tetsujin, but with different controller. It's literally the drum games.
But you know what would have been nice? Donkey Kong Country music. But no.
That's literally what you got, dipshit.
Instead, we got songs like Row, Row, Row Your Boat and The Itsy Bitsy Spider that make you...
Yeah, music copyright's a bitch. He has crazy eyes. Any of the bongo controller games, but the concept is so silly that I have mad respect for it.
Feel like a little baby. Hey, let's make a Donkey Kong music game with...
Check this tiny divorce shit later. It gets I'll have to check it out.
One Donkey Kong song and a bunch of kitty ones for all the kitties that weren't even...
The sequel had like songs by Good Charlotte and shit like that.
Born when Donkey Kong Country came out. Donkey Konga 2. Same fucking game. Donkey Konga 3. Again, same fucking game.
He's playing the Japanese version.
But thankfully, it was only released in Japan.
Oh, that's why. I had that game. That game was fucking good. Mad respect. I want to, if you don't sign papers, I'll kill myself. Oh, God.
Donkey Kong game, and it rocks. Yeah, you use the bongos again, but...
You can use the GameCube controller, too.
Their innovation only adds brilliance. Playing with the regular controller is just complete ass. But sometimes, even the bongos are irritating. However, the main problem is that the game gets dull after a while.
So what's next? Donkey Kong Wii? No. Donkey Kong Barrel Blast.
Oh, that game sucked. That was actually supposed to be a GameCube game that used the barrel controllers. But it was one of those late-release GameCube games where they were just like, fuck it, put it on the Wii. And they took away the fucking barrel controls, and you had to use the Wii mode. It sucks.
One of the worst.
Short paraphrase, but that's Destiny assuming dominance.
Donkey Kong games.
Streamer who played Dark Souls using the bongo control. That man deserves a fucking medal. Holy shit.
Of all time.
It was supposed to come out for the GameCube to replace the cancelled Donkey Kong Racing, the sequel to Diddy Kong Racing, but came out for the Wii instead. You'd assume you could play with the bongos again, but no. Even though they ride bongos, and you can...
Zero Lenny, alright.
Plug bongos into the Wii, you can only play by shaking the Wiimote and...
That is so fucking stupid. They should have let you use the fucking bongos.
Nunchuck. You can't even play with the GameCube controller. The motion controls are cool, but really, it's like...
The motion controls suck. It's one of those Wii games where you can only play with shitty motion controls. I have a video game based on the anime Bleach, and I have it on the Wii, and you can only use the fucking motion controls. So you're trying to play this fucking fighting game, and you're just shaking the controllers like a retard.
Like typing
it
with
sucks.
The controls are horrible, and actually make me appreciate those damn bongos. Now, why are the characters...
Quite entertaining to watch.
So
alright.
Shiny. Are they covered with wax? This game could have been a classic. It would have been so much better if you could use the fucking bongos. Besides...
Or the fucking GameCube controller, or the Wii Classic, or something other than the fucking Wiimote. God damn.
Besides that, it's slow, the graphics stink, and it shoots rotten bananas up Donkey's ass.
Fuck.
This game is a disgrace to the Apes' legacy.
Joey posting his L's.
Donkey Kong
hey, Barry.
made me a gamer. Donkey Kong was my childhood, but now he's ruined.
He's the angry video.
Oh, just use the fucking that's it for that. That's it. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. We're gonna do cooking with Jack. Why is he keeping his Wii on the carpet? That's how shit. Yeah. We're actually a terrible time. Yeah, because then you had, like, fucking Xbox motion controls. He's the angry video game chode. Alright, yeah, tomorrow we're going to do cooking with Jack. I don't really have anything else to play. Kind of played all my Hannah Mink stuff. I still have trauma for how bad Metroid Other M was. Don't tell that to Andrew Dobson. What time is it? Fuck it. Give us Kat Dennings piss clip. You want to watch Kat Dennings wet the... You guys want to watch the Kat Dennings wet the bed video? We'll do that. Fuck it. Do I still have that? I have that. Alright. Let's watch Kat Dennings and her friend shill fucking bedwetting tablets. Cat piss, cat piss, cat piss. This is embarrassing. Like, I'm actually getting fucking, like, secondhand embarrassment from Kat Dennings watching this. I'm not gonna play all of this. Fuck it. Yeah, your name is not Amy Scott, sweetheart. I know your real name, Miss Litwack. Has a pill for it. Yes, it does. This is so fucking 90s. Holy fuck.
Welcome to DD.
That woman goes to bed every night and she sleeps with fucking Andrew WK. Andrew WK goes to bed with that woman every night. Just remember that.
AVP Tablets Tab TV. I'm Amy Scott.
Your name is not Amy Scott, sweetheart. I know your real name. I know who you are, Max.
I'm Tim Summers.
The pill actually prevents you from wetting the bed and doesn't give you cancer like 99% of the pills made by Big Pharma. Hey, I can see you. There's a Jew with big knockers, bad teeth, and a bad bladder. Fuck off. That's it. I'm done. All right, you guys, good night. Oh, they're planning to get kids soon. Oh, God. All right. Yeah. All right. Have a good night, guys. We're doing Cooking with Jack tomorrow. Later.